Hello, everyone, and welcome to Specdub POD Spooky Edition Part 2. I am your host for today, Kiera, and I am joined by my co-host, Rabbit. And our guest today is... Introduce yourself, bitch. I ain't doing it.
Oh, okay, right, fine. I was going to see. I was going to try and hold that to see how long I could convince people I'm frozen. Hello, everyone. I'm Cyber, otherwise known as Ben. I'm here, and I'm ready to get super fucking nerdy about some Resident Evil stuff. I'm very happy to be here.
Hold on, guys. In the meantime, I am just... Oh, what is...
I'm hiding behind the couch because I'm actually scared. Never mind.
Right. There we go.
Oh, that's comfy. That's nice.
Chat, I don't know why all my media sources have just decided to not like me. They've all just fucked off, and I don't know why.
I need to go this way.
I don't know if I can get it sorted by, like, you know, the ending soon bit. I don't know what I don't know what's going on, but you know. But yeah, sorry about that. I hope you can bear with us on that, chat. Oh, I need to move this a bit. Hold on. Oh, I need to also... Oh my god. Sorry, chat. Loads of technical difficulties at the moment because OBS has decided to go fuck you to me.
Yeah,
and it's not the first time. It ain't gonna be the last either. So here we go.
It's never the last.
Right, that's the best I'm gonna get with this. And hope for the fucking best. Oh dear lord. Anyway.
Fucking OBS, by the way. Fucking hell.
Oh my god.
Whenever it gets the chance to fuck. Whenever OBS gets the chance to fuck something up, it will. Cheers, folks.
Yeah. All right then. With that all sorted,
is that
chat.
mango juice?
Yeah. What is that?
Orange juice? Is that what juice is that? Tell us.
It's fizzy juice.
It's Fanta. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Fanta, guys,
they were doing a deal down at the local supermarket. I won't say which one, but because they don't fucking pay me, so I'm not promoting the cunts. But,
fair enough. Oh yeah, chat. By the way, I don't know if this is all countries, but in the UK at the moment, our Fantas have horror characters on them, and one of them
we've got spooky juice.
Yeah, we've literally got spooky juice, and one of them is Freddy motherfucking Fazbear. Which means you can get your very own Faz Fanta at your local corner shop now in the UK. Yeah. You're welcome, all corner shops in the UK. Free prono. Prono?
Yeah, there's
Promo.
also
prono.
There's also one that's chucky, but I think it has flavors like cherry something, and I fucking hate cherry. I don't like it. So it's like, but I want to buy it because I really like the Child's Play franchise. It's really good. It's like it's right at my level of just trashy horror, you know, like that kind of.
Oh, it's 4 characters. Is it 4 characters?
Har, 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 har.
There's the guy from Black Phone, Freddy Fazbear.
Yes, the grabber.
Yeah, grabber. And Chucky. Who's the lady?
Okay.
The nun lady?
I don't know.
Is it Vlaakith?
No, it's not Vlaakith.
I brought a mango, apple, and orange juice today.
Vlaakith,
oh, that sounds so good, Jinty.
Hold on.
Apparently it's
really
Megan. It's
Megan.
Megan.
Because which is weird, because it was from. This is the thing that kind of weirded me out.
I hope you're doing good today.
Because Black Phone 2 coming out this year makes sense. Get the promotion out there, right? Freddy Fazbear, fairly recent horror movie. Also, the sequel is due to come out. I think next year
in December. No, December.
December this year. Okay,
December 5th,
so that's coming out soon as well. So they're cross promotion. Chucky. I think that third season came out not too long ago, and there's rumours that they're working on a movie to wrap everything up. So, you know, there's still something in there. Megan 2.0 came out, like, last year, and it didn't do all that well. There's not really much talk, so who the fuck at Blumhouse decided, you know what? Megan, that's who you fucking need.
Why would you put Megan and not Ghostface?
If you want...
Also, I'm sorry, Catnug being like,
just
screaming. Catnug's just screaming, I want balls, and you know what? I'm not going to finish the sentence. Anyway.
I've got some Dragon Balls somewhere. Do they count?
Way.
Kiera, I have some sad news for you.
You have some what, sir?
Oh, no.
Sad news.
Oh, God.
I lost my lucky dice.
No! Oh, my God, how? How?
I don't know. I deep cleaned my room today, right? Just to be able to find it, by the way. And
You hoovered the
not
dice.
in trace. Not no, I didn't hoover the dice. Relax. I've actually used a broom. I would use a broom for like cleaning my room. And then I vacuum everything, so no chance. No chance.
Oh, sorry, I got
And it's
scared
gone.
for a minute because Cat Gug, fuck's sake, can't speak. Cat
Gug.
Nug when
Cat Nug.
Cat Nug when stream froze on me, and I was like, "What?"
I shot it too. I was immediately looking at my second monitor, which is actually just a cheap Chromebook that I've got sat next to my fucking computer.
I got so scared. I was like, "What the fuck?" Because we were having tech issues today
Yeah.
anyway, because the media and everything else just isn't working, and I don't know why. It's just decided to fuck
Because
off.
if OBS can fuck something up, it will.
And I don't know if there's a way to refresh media sources. So I don't know
Refresh
what's
the
going
cache
on.
on them, but I don't know what the fuck's
How?
going on.
Where?
You just click into them and you can see it in the properties. There's like a refresh cache on it.
No, there ain't. Not for media sources. I'm trying to find it. No, there ain't.
Open it in properties, like for the actual media source.
Yeah,
It should be
I've done
there.
that.
Yeah.
I've literally gone into
You
properties.
might have either like an older version of OBS or something, or like the latest one. There's a specific one that
Yeah.
has it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fuck it. How's everyone doing?
Yeah, other than that, sorry, chat. How's everyone doing? We hope you're all doing good. Rabbit, how are you doing, my beloved co-host?
Jinty has also lost a favourite. Couldn't find a favourite fork
Oh no.
the other day. Found it after a bit of searching. Nice.
Nice.
I never find the stuff I lose, honestly. And as for how I'm doing, I'm.
That just means you're really good at hiding shit. That's all that means.
You want to know the fucking hilarious thing though? When I actually
Go on.
hide something, I will forget, and then I will never find it. In fact, I'm like hid something from my like mother at one point, like it was like a notebook or something, and then we moved. Never to this day, we emptied the whole apartment. Nowhere,
Wow.
just nowhere. It's gone.
Wonderful.
That's crazy.
So
though.
what I'm
That's
hearing,
wild.
so what I'm hearing is Rabbit is actually some type of fey creature, right? With
I mean,
the
that's
ability
kind
to
of
put
inbuilt in
things
my
into
lore.
another realm. However, they don't know that they are in fact a fey creature. Every time they go into this realm, they're reminded of that. As soon as they come back, memory wipe, gone. Could not remember whatever the fuck was in there.
You know, that's actually very close to my VTuber lore, so you know.
Shit, really?
Nice.
Hell yeah. Fucking love it.
So Jinty's
Spent a lot of
okay.
money
Spent
at
a lot of
Lidl.
money at
Oh,
Lidl. Easy
same.
to do. And Oldie. Oh my fucking god.
It's that middle aisle. They special buys are fucking deadly.
Yeah.
Right, any shop where you go in for a pint of milk and a loaf of bread and you come out with a 2-man tent is a fucking dangerous place to be. Right? It's not.
No, honestly, Oldie has a lot of Pokemon stuff in the middle aisles now, like Squishmallows and shit. And every time I walk past, I'm like, no. You look at the little guy. Also, Cyber, do the thing.
That was B&M.
Do the
What
thing.
thing? Nah, Kendall's not here yet.
Do the...
You know what that reminded me of?
If Kendall shows up in chat, I'm squeezing that little fucker.
It just reminded
Or
me
do
of
replace it with
Do the
Bulba.
roar.
Do replace it with Bulba Fett. Hold on. This might actually be better. Kind of like Russian dolls. Like a tiny ball.
There
we go.
Look how cute. Aww.
Don't talk to me or my bounty hunter son never again.
Look, I lost a £5 years ago. The room I lost it in has since been emptied, has not resurfaced in over 10 years.
Right.
Fairies have taken that shit. Or a rat has taken it. I don't know. He's doing a secret business.
I'll tell you right now, right? Money, remote controls, whether that's TV or gaming
oh my
or
God,
otherwise,
yes.
and plectrums, right?
I know what
You'll
that is.
lose any of the three, a pick, like a guitar pick.
Yeah.
Right? You lose any of those three things, gone.
Yeah, forever. That's
Not
it.
a hope in
Gone.
hell.
You
It
know
has
the
just
funniest thing?
disappeared. Please tell me. If you sit here and tell me you've never lost a plectrum, I swear to fuck.
I don't know what a
I'm
plectrum
gonna
is.
hit the
A
roof.
pick, like
It's
a
a
guitar
pick.
pick.
A guitar pick.
Oh, I've never lost one. No, I have them right here.
Damn. Also, that was really
You
loud
wanna-
on my end.
You want to know
down
the
a bit.
interesting part though?
Cyber's
Because
face.
if someone, yeah, I know, I'm watching. I'm just choosing to ignore it. But
I'm fine.
no, I'm very good with like if something means a lot to me, I'm very good at keeping it like safe. But here's the thing: somehow I am the most like okay, my mom loses stuff like every so often, right? But I am the fucking apparently I have a golden retriever nose because I will literally know where it is before like she'll be like I lost this. Me finds it within 30 minutes. And she's like, the fuck? How did you where was it? And I like explained that it was like in London, like, huh?
Yeah. You pulled an Uno reverse card fully. Normally it's whoever you ask for that. It's just like, yeah, this is fine. And then someone finds it immediately. You are that person, and I do not like you for that. I don't care for that shit. That is embarrassing and it is degrading.
No, listen, the best part is like one of my friends thought they lost their credit card and I magically fished it out of their backpack.
Okay, yeah. In that instance, you're a hero, right? In that instance, you're a hero because a lost credit card is genuinely fucking terrifying, right?
Mm-hmm. Either that or Rabbit's attracted to money, so she just finds that shit instantly because she wants the money for it.
Can I keep half of the fucking funds in there? Thank you.
Like Mr. fucking Krabs, just money.
money.
Dived into the backpack.
You know what I find more often than not?
I'm sorry. I'm just imagining you now. We are fucking like we are fishing.
Oh my God. No way.
Fish coupons. Like
I'm
a
just
fucking Jack in the Rabbit.
I'm just imagining you now with a wetsuit and a fishing net, just diving into a backpack and then coming out with a fucking.
I can't. The fact she finds coupons more often than not too is come on.
Oh,
that's
also,
gold.
like here's the thing. So because I'm a student and everything, right?
Yeah.
So students typically get like a lot of digital coupons and stuff. It's the fact I find them digitally the most. But like sometimes, like
how do you right though? Surely you don't find them, you're sent them.
No. I find them. I'm scrolling through like an article. Oh, a coupon. Here you go. Thanks, I guess.
Also, there's an Amazon that comes to my head for money. Yes, Ginty, I know what you mean.
Catnug saying show us the Dragon Balls. I would, unfortunately, I'm sat at my computer barefoot. If I walk away, we're fucked. So I cannot move.
The dogs are out.
Yeah.
The dogs are out.
Because I'm comfy.
Crazy.
I'm comfortable.
Fair.
Saying that, if I don't go out, I don't usually wear socks around the house either, to be honest with you. So
yeah.
I don't wear socks.
My
this
floors
is
are
an
clean.
Asian household.
I've got a Hoover.
We don't wear socks. We wear slippers, if that. But that's because we vacuum the floor every so often. So.
Oh yeah, no, my floor's clean as well. So it's like,
Always.
I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on.
Bless you.
You said bless you as I sneezed. How did you know I muted?
I know.
Oh God.
I always know.
Who let the dogs outside? Apparently. Release the hounds.
I asked that.
Oh, you want to know the best fucking claim to my luck though when it comes to anything?
Go on.
Is I literally was this what happened in Asia. Right, I'm in my car. A fucking lotto ticket flies over to me. Right, it lands on my lap.
No
and
way.
My mom's like, okay, I need you to understand this. My mom, dead ass, was like, no, you can't keep that. Gambling is strictly forbidden or anything like that. Right? So I was like, okay. I was such a diligent kid. I still looked at the lotto numbers. I won.
There's no fucking how.
And my mom's like, even if you won, you have to give it to someone else. So I gave it to a beggar on the street. I was like, here you go.
Oh, okay, that's sweet though.
Why are you a min-maxed Fallout character? Why is that your...
I'm really starting to think Rabbit does have fake connections at this point. That's such a fake fucking thing.
10
Holy
luck,
shit.
10 charisma, strength can get to fuck.
Honestly, you think I have fake connections? Tell me what, taking it back to last week's, not last week, last pod, the fucking scary shit that happened to me. Explain to me how I survived that. Because now that I think back at it, I should not have
connections. I told you that.
Honestly, aye.
Fucking hell. Yes.
Wild. My luck, unprecedented.
It wouldn't be a Specdub pod without tangents,
right
and we've been on a tangent for 10 minutes. Almost 15.
That's
it's
actually
now 15.
quite short for our...
Yeah, it is.
To be honest, Specdub standards, that's barely a tangent. That's an afterthought. Well, that's an aside, is what it is.
That's just the side, the starter, We went into the main bit.
That was your
fucking end
entree. Are you ready for the main course?
Are we ready for the main course, chat? Are we ready?
I did not mean for that to be as gay, but but
I mean, very on
apparently
brand.
it just happened.
I mean, you are bi.
Very on
You and I
brand.
are bi, Cyber. Come on. We are the same, you and I. We
I
are the
have this
same, you
for
and
a
I.
reason. We're not so different, you and I.
All right, chat today.
We both want to pump Wesker. Anyway.
Yeah, damn right. Anyway, speaking
Is that
of
allowed to
Wesker,
say?
I'm
Sorry, go
kidding.
on, Rabbit.
I'm not afraid. Nemesis. Anyway.
all I'm saying is hear me out.
I really want to do a hear me out cake with you at some point. Like,
Oh
'cause
my
I think
god,
that
we
would be
need to do that.
unhinged
We
as fuck.
absolutely should do that.
Unhinged as fuck.
Honestly, we should do that with slasher characters and see.
Oh no, because you just have Ghostface. Because you just have every version of Ghostface in there.
Ghostface.
No,
Except from Roman, because Roman's a dick. But that's
No.
that's it.
I'm gonna be real with you. Billy Loomis is my favorite, and he would only be the only person there. But I
Mine are
have a lot
unhinged,
of
I'll be honest.
questionable things, you know, as like in terms of taste for like horror stuff. So it would be interesting.
Do I say one of mine? Do I dare?
Yes, do it. Do it.
Because it's bad. It's really bad.
Do it.
Do it. Say Nemesis,
Do it.
and I leave the call
it.
right now.
It's not Nemesis. It's worse.
Go on.
Worse than Nemesis.
It's a Pokemon.
Go on.
If you say
Is
low
it
punny, I'm
Lopunny?
leaving this
Oh,
fucking
If
call.
it's low, but
No. Thank you, man. I would never. I love Logan.
I just remember that fucking animation with like Joker with like, I cut a low bunny bit, man. Like,
There are no laws against Pokemon, Batman.
there's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman.
One of my hear me outs is Meowscarada from Gen 9.
Oh, the twink.
The cat, the final evolution of Sprigatito, Meowscarada.
Yeah.
Specifically, the hat trick animation. I can't.
The Twinkie.
fucking twink. Sorry, for someone that doesn't know what that Pokemon is, that was hilarious.
Simon, there's a candle.
Thank you.
There's a candle.
Oh, sorry. Can it silence in the call, please? Someone's entered chat. There we go.
There we go.
Hi, Kendall.
Stop, Kendall. But I will not elaborate further, chat. But maybe for a future pod episode, we can do a hear me out / a smash or pass. You know? I'm just saying we could do that for a future pod. I'm just saying, you know.
That is a shout, by the way. That would be unhinged.
You know what
as
I
hell
should do?
and a lot of fun.
Go on.
I should make a video called "Into the Mind of Kiera." That's the fact.
No,
It would
no,
be
no.
the fucking most interesting thing.
Yeah.
Here's what you need to do for that. Okay.
Mhm.
Number one, right? You need to make it a video essay. It can't just be a 10. This is not a short, right? This is a
Oh
full-blown
no!
video
It
essay.
would be an essay.
Number two,
Just
number
Full-on
two.
dissertation.
It needs to be shot, edited, and scored in the style of a true crime documentary,
Of course.
including people blacked out and with alternated voices, just saying, "I've known Kiera since she was this old," and
You know who I would need? Actually, I would need your uncle, Cyber.
Yeah.
Which Cyber said it? We will never know.
never. Just the actual proper like.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, Moons, you've hit the nail on the fucking head here, and that's something I want to mention right now. Okay.
Oh,
As long as
absolutely,
it's
yeah, it would be
actually
like,
hear me
oh,
out, so
my-
not the
you know-
TikTok version.
Yeah,
Get
it would be
the fuck
conventionally
right.
attractive characters. No, it's proper.
It is only that.
They are
Hear me out,
fucking
can't be-
monstrous as shit, and
Fuck,
I'd
like-
still never mind. I can't
Folks
say
say
that,
here,
but you know.
hear me outs need to be one of two things, okay? They either need to be conventionally unattractive, right?
Yeah.
Or they need to be morally unattractive. That is what makes a hear me out. Either of the two.
Can
right?
I just say, hear me out, especially on the topic of the day, Resident Evil, the fucking tyrant from RE2. I was looking up. The tyrant.
No,
Can
I
I
can't
just say
remember
one
it.
thing?
I can't
Mr.
remember
X.
it. I played RE2, but I can't
Mr.
remember
X
it.
on the remake.
Can
Mr.
I?
X.
Oh,
Can I
Mr. X.
just-
There we go. Thank you.
Can I just say one thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, So with Genshin, this is gonna be a Genshin character. Of course, it's a Genshin character.
Oh no.
Listen to me. Listen
Oh,
to me.
lovely. Go on.
Listen to me. For my hear me out, you know the Dottore clone, the one that everybody thinks looks like shit. Yeah, I would do that.
Which one? Wait, which one are you on about?
Sorry,
I can't see that one.
Why did you whisper that shit? As if you're not in front of a fucking microphone. As if whispering it was going to do fucking anything. Like,
listen. That's just how I talk, though. When it comes to like this kind
I
of
know,
stuff.
but it was so just the idea that you're just like trying to be discreet and then realised, wait a minute, I am on a call and there's a bunch of people here. Why are we hushing?
Also, if anybody has a cat in chat, send me photos.
Why is it when someone said hush, I immediately turned around to check if Emma was walking in with a gun?
Bro's getting flashbacks to when he got shot in the dick by a Nerf gun.
Aye. Lady Dimitrescu, not really a hear me out, but still, yeah, like I wouldn't call that a hear me out.
No, Lady Dimitrescu in her monster form, though.
Yes, that would be a hear me out, yeah. I don't think any of you have watched Campaign for Critical Role, but one of the characters is such a hear me out, and he's played by the person you'd least expect that from. Travis?
Cool.
My mind immediately went to Travis, I don't know why. Or, it could be Ashley. I feel like Ashley Johnson would play a hear me out. Anyway, yes.
Going on to the main topic. So the topic is Resident Evil, and immediately, straight off the bat, nah, I'm not going to say it. We're going into other things first before I say what I want to say.
Fair.
Rabbit and Cyber, best Resi game, for starters. What do you think?
Oh, well, see, this is the killer, right?
Yeah.
Because does what I consider the best Resi game, and there's what is my actual favourite.
You consider the best Resi game. So your opinion.
Okay, so what I would consider, so my favourite one, like my personal favourite. Oh, it's right fucking here.
Hey, let's go. I can agree. Let's go. Fuck yeah.
Without a shadow of a doubt, it is Resident
Remake
Evil 4.
Or original?
It's... What? I'm sorry. Does this look like a PS5 case to you?
You know
it's the fucking original, pal.
Again, I agree. OG all the way. Rabbit, go on, your favourite. It can be ones you've just seen, Rabbit, all I heard of. Doesn't have to be ones you played.
I just say, fair play to anyone that owns the chainsaw controller. If you try and actually play the game that way, you're fucking mental. Right, yeah. Anyway.
But genuinely, I did not actually get introduced to Resident Evil until very recently.
By me.
Like, I think, like, I started, like, I started playing, like, I knew what they were. I never looked at any video or anything like that.
Yeah.
I ended up playing Resi 5 with Kiera because she insisted that we play it together, and I ended up buying
so
like the 4 the 4 to 6 bundle thing, like for Resi 4 and it's like to 6, right? So I bought the bundle and we ended up playing like Resi 5. Turns out I'm really good at the aiming part.
Oh my god, Cyber, she is. You have no idea. This girl really missed her fucking shots. It was like, what the hell?
Accidental fucking dead eye, like. Just...
Yeah.
No, that's exactly how I feel with that though. Because I'll literally be like, Kiera, where are you? Almost gets killed. Me shoots her, saves her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
I love that shit though. It's like I love shooters.
Love it.
I know though. But I started playing, like, I played Resi 5 first, then I like really got into it, and me and Kiera started playing 6. We didn't finish like the whole thing, but you know we'll get to that.
We kept having network issues for some reason on Ada's campaign.
It just keeps bugging out.
Yeah.
For some reason. We don't know why, but it's fine. I digress. But like, then I needed my Resi fix because I started to really like it. And I was like, but do I do it though? Then all the Resi games, miraculously, that week went on sale. The fucking kismet timing. So I was like, okay, I need to like do some research. So I did some research. I was like, okay, Resi 8, definitely. I see Lady Dimitrescu's daughters. I have to get them. And
literal queen.
I don't care. No. Listen, I don't like Lady Dimitrescu that much. Her daughters, though, yes. I love their aesthetic. They're so pretty.
Yeah,
then like then there's they're so fucking great. But and then
fucking goths, man, I swear they fuck.
Then I was like, oh, I should probably play Resi 7 first. But then I looked at one of the like boss fights and I realized they trigger like my trypophobia. And
they really went hard for that stuff in Resident Evil 7, which is
so I skipped that one.
because it is a fantastic game, but it's just unfortunate that they go into that aesthetics. That means a big portion of the population cannot play it.
Side note, I've never seen Rabbit scared by a Resi game until she played the Resi 2 remake. In which case, she's shit terrified.
What was it got you? What got you?
Everything.
The 2 remake.
Lickers, Mr. X.
Oh, yeah. In fairness, that remake is
terrifying.
Sorry, I get distracted by a picture of a cat. No,
valid.
That remake is glorious in so many ways. But yeah, it's fucking fantastic. But yeah, they go all in on the horror aspect of that, and there's so much of it that's
it's
just
so good. Yeah, no, I've never finished RE2 remake on any of the paths because on Leon's, I think it's Leon A, I got stuck at Mr. X because I ain't got enough ammo to kill him. And no knife either.
Don't spoil anything. I'm still not done with it.
I kind of love that can happen though.
No, not spoilers. No spoilers. I would actually like to be scared. No, please.
No. I'm not. This isn't a spoiler. This is just a mechanic in early Resi games. I like it when they actually make ammo genuinely scarce.
Yeah.
Because as much as I love Resi 4, right?
Oh, that's so cute.
I can't think of a single playthrough of Resi 4 where I've ran out of ammo and genuinely started panicking.
Oh, I have.
There's always been something there where I've I have. You know.
I've run really low on ammo with the regenerators before, and it was fucking panic mode.
Oh yeah, no, the regenerators. Yeah, okay, yeah, fair play.
Yeah.
But but with the I'm talking just as opposed to in general moment to moment gameplay, no special infected or anything like that.
Oh yeah.
Whereas Resi 1, 2, and 3, well, less so 3 because they start you with a fucking assault rifle. But Resi 1 and 2, there were so many times where I had no ammo, no healing items, nothing whatsoever. I was just running through that police station, hoping against hope that I could find a typewriter, a herb, something, just anything to get me to the next fucking bit, right?
In all fairness,
I swear to God,
when we played RE5 as well, Cyber, we never had to worry about ammo. We had too much of it.
That was part of the sort of the problem that Resi 4's popularity created.
Yeah.
Was that it went from survival, even the game itself says it's the first survival action game.
It still has survival horror in it.
If I remember right where it is. No, here it is. New survival action, forget survival horror. This is Resident Evil redefined. That is in the back of Resident Evil 4.
Also, I have that exact fucking one at home too, for the PS2. I have that exact fucking metal tin.
Because it's it's so good.
It's so good,
and it's really good because the problem with steelbooks is if you don't look after them enough, they'll start to rust in certain places.
Yeah.
If this one rusts in certain places, it's just more aesthetic.
Exactly.
It's fucking great. I bought this second hand and it looks fucking phenomenal. I don't know if it was well looked after or not. It still looks fucking great.
Yeah.
But,
Rabbit, sorry, we kind of interrupted you there. Continue.
No, you're fine. You're fine. No, you're fine. I like listening to people about Resi 4, so yeah, he's nice. He's fine. But and then going around after playing Resi 8, I was like, oh, now I need more. And then I ended up buying I was like, Kiera said, "Oh, you should try Resi 4." I gave it a try on an emulator. I gave it a try on Steam. I really don't like the controls.
She hates the controls.
I don't know what it is with it. I just can't vibe with it. It just bothers me. Plus the aesthetics of it. I have so much critique for the game. More than I know it's y'all's favorite game. I can't go go into it.
I'm very interested to hear what is your critique on it though, because I love hearing stuff like this.
It's just the vibe, especially with it being action and stuff, right? Going from Resi 8 and then Resi 5, which was action, right? Because Resi 5 was at least action when I started, when I played it, but Resi it still had some bits that were a little bit intense, but it still had the aesthetics of it were a little bit still dark, kind of. But the coloration of 4 is just so fucking eye straining bright.
Yeah,
I don't know if you're.
You see, I disagree with that.
I think it's less bright and it's a lot more colourful than the films that came before than the games that came before.
Yeah.
Part of that was them flexing because almost, you can see this with like anytime games move on to a new generation, right? The first ones to come out are always like tech showing off what the tech can do, right?
Yeah.
And if memory serves, Resident Evil 5 was fairly early into this generation, that being 360 PS3.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think so, yeah.
And so with the PS1, they were showing off the fact we can do full 3D, right? That's there was their whole fucking shtick. We can do full 3D, and we're on CDs, so we can make these long as fuck games that take ages to get through. We don't need to rely on bullshit difficulty to make the game seem long anymore. We can actually do cool shit with it, right?
Yeah.
And so we get a lot of these narrative-based games, right? Which is a thing I'll go into a little later. PS2, color palette deepens. We get much more accurate character models, a higher polygon count, and so they're showing off that as well. And we move from CDs to DVDs, even longer games, so the narratives get much more deeper. We get stuff like Shadow of the Colossus, for instance. Metal Gear 2 and 3, which both have very deep, very intricate stories.
So much, man. I love it so much.
Yeah. And then comes the PS3. Full HD gaming.
Yeah.
How do you show those visuals in a unique and interesting way? By showing off that you can have these tiny differences and still being able to ascertain like where is what, like what's where and what. So they wanted to go full cinematic. So brown and beige, people, let's fucking bring it on in. Brown and beige, everyone. And so Gears of War, Resident Evil 5, the Call of Duty franchise, everything brown and beige.
I don't think Gears of War had the brown and beige. Like, yeah, with the Locust, but not with anything else.
Sorry, grey, brown, and beige then.
That I can't really disagree with.
Yeah. So they would do, so they had more, so they could afford more intricate colour. So like staying within slightly like sort of more specific colour palettes, shall we say, while still being able to ascertain what is what and where it is in the fucking screen, right? You didn't need to have like complementary colours like Castlevania, where like, you know, the fucking the reason that he's orange is because most of the backgrounds are like green or whatever is complementary stuff.
Yeah.
It'll pop out, that kind of shit. They don't need to do that anymore. And so they start doing slightly different things, right? And so while Resident Evil 4 isn't necessarily actually brighter than 5, 5 is much brighter. There's so many more excerpts of it where you're out at like high noon in the African sunlight.
Yeah.
But the colour palette is much more washed out. So it looks much more bleak. Whereas with Resident Evil 4, they were showing off a wider colour palette, a higher polygon count. They wanted to show what they could do. How do you do that? You light everything really well so that you can see the differences. So even in instances where the colour palette is a little bit darker, the contrast makes it seem much more in your face.
And that's fine and all, but sometimes it was just really jarring, especially going through all of the different games. So hence I ended
especially
up
if you went if you go 5 to 4, that difference is staggering.
And I went like 5 to 8 to 4. You know?
Fucking hell, okay.
But I mean,
right, yeah, that's mad.
Put it this way though, Resi 8 was heavily like,
realistic
had Resi 4 vibes. If you go from 8 to 4, 4 to 8, Resi 8 has heavy Resi 4 vibes, and that kind of hinted towards the RE4 remake later on.
Yeah.
And okay, I will say I was playing the GameCube version of RE4 earlier, trying to beat it so I can get to Mercenaries and get those high scores again. You know, I'm just saying. But
fair.
I was playing RE4 on GameCube earlier, and I've just gone to the castle before I had to do the pod.
Yeah.
But I will admit, on our TV, like modern TVs and stuff, oh my fucking god, I had to turn my brightness near enough all the way down on RE4 because I couldn't see shit.
Yeah.
It's really bad on like modern TVs with GameCube, but I'm sure on something like a CRT it would have been, just fine. You'd be able to see
there is that as well of it was designed around that technology. CRT, you see the same thing with when people talk about like Donkey Kong Country looking fucking amazing back in the day, and don't get me wrong, it still does. But when you play that in full HD, it looks all right. It looks pretty fucking cool. Obviously, it's great for the time. See, when you play that in a CRT, I swear to fuck, it's like wizardry. It's mental, the difference.
Same
it looks so much better.
Ocarina of Time. I played because before we
Ocarina
got
of Time,
new,
yes.
before we got a new
Mario
AV
RPG
wire.
as well.
Yeah, like
on the Super Nintendo. unbelievable.
before we got a new like AV cable, our N64 was really fucky with like the TV because needed a new cable. Playing Ocarina of Time on the TV though, like modern TV, and then connecting it up to a CRT. Oh my fucking god, that was. I was
It's insane, isn't it?
I was like, why does this look so good? What?
Yeah, it's
How?
mad. It's mental, the difference. It's the scan lines. They hide so much of the imperfections, whereas a digital screen, like an LCD display,
Yeah.
it can't hide any of those imperfections.
Also, have we
Which
seen
is-
it?
it's
Rabbit,
mad.
have you seen any of the Resident Evil movies?
My mom used to watch them a lot, so kind of in passing.
Nice.
I didn't really like, I was a kid, so I didn't like, well, I was younger and I've had like the attention span of a goldfish when my mom was showing me something, so I was like,
People shit on the
Fair.
movies, especially the ones with I can never say her last name.
Oh fucking hell! Not can I. I just know her as the lassie for Fifth Element.
Oh, the fuck it. Is it Mila?
Multipass. Yeah, Mila. I keep
I
going to call her
can't- I'm not gonna try
Djokovic,
it,
but that's
I
the
can't say
fucking
it.
tennis player. Djokovic is a fucking tennis player. Jovovich or something like that, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, like me. It's like. I can't even say it. I can't even get it out.
let me see.
We've
Let me
said
see
it.
the
We're sound.
name. Type it up.
I don't know how to spell it, mate. But yeah, people shit on the ones with her in it, but I really like them. I mean, the last one was a bit, I will say, but like, I like the other ones, especially
Jovovich, yeah. Mila Jovovich.
yeah. What's the one with the executioner? I always skip the name of it. Is it Aftermath? No, not Aftermath. Apocalypse?
No idea.
I don't remember. I need to rewatch them. Yeah, I like those ones, and like the first two as well, like the one with Nemesis in it. Like I really like them, and people shit on them. The animated ones, I like Damnation, and I like the one.
okay.
I don't remember the name of it, but all I remember is that Leon's really sad and he drinks, and then he comes back and does some really fucking cool tricks. It's like RE6 Leon, Dilf Leon.
Was that an animated movie or was that Japanese stage show? Was that
No, that was that was an the animated movie.
stage show looks dynamite though, doesn't it? It looks so good.
Yeah.
It's like a mixture between a musical and a stunt show. It looks awesome.
Yeah, it is. But honestly, Rabbit, I highly recommend watching them if you can. Like they're really.
Yeah,
I
good.
would.
I
I
think
would
they
if I
are,
had the chance. Yeah.
The way I would describe it, right, is that they're good horror action movies. They are not good Resident Evil movies. Like they are not good. Like I would say they're not great at because they're not adapting the story. Really, they're taking elements of the story that they think is cool and then writing a movie around that, right? Around that one specific part of the story that they liked, for the most part.
The one with the executioner in it was good. Like that one, I think is a good Resident Evil movie.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that
But,
said
like,
Wesker in it, but still.
for the most part, they're just action movies with a Resident Evil coat of paint. Which, if you know that going in, you're gonna have a good time about it. But if you're going in, like many fans were at the time that they were released, expecting a horror movie based on their favorite survival horror game, and you get Underworld with extra steps, you're gonna be a bit pissed. You're gonna be a bit,
yeah, no, I agree with that.
So it's kind of a similar situation to like fucking like there's so many movies that do that. Where they're like, we're gonna make a movie about this property. Great, we love this property, we love everything about it. We're gonna change it to make it more accurate to film. You're gonna shit in the whole thing, aren't you? That's
although I will say
good to know, folks. Like,
in terms of that, the Mario movie and Sonic movie really did change like gaming movies, like movies based off of games. Like don't give me that look. I don't like that look you're giving me, Cyber. Don't look at me like that.
Can I? Okay.
Go on. I know you want to say something.
Honestly,
Go on.
the Sonic movie was okay. I haven't watched the Mario movie yet. So I can't say that.
They didn't really change anything. They just took took the template. They just took the template for children's animated movies and changed the IP. You look at what was being done with Illumination, Despicable Me, the Dr. Seuss stuff that we're doing. It's the exact same template, just applied to Sonic and Mario.
That sounds
I
about
know what
right.
Sonic was. Sonic was a really good, like, kind of, like, Sonic. Like, my dad's a massive Sonic fan, and my dad loved it.
Sonic is okay, so the first Sonic movie, it is a cookie cutter road trip movie with Sonic the Hedgehog in it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's why I said it was okay. Because
it's just that.
Yeah, because it's just industries using the template. Like, it's just the basic template and running with the IP. That's it.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like, eh.
I will say, on the other hand, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, fucking fantastic.
Haven't seen that.
And
one
that they take an actual, and that they go down a route that is much more accurate to the feeling of the games, where they take like an adventure movie and they're actually going from place to place looking for this thing. And that feels a lot more like what it felt playing those games as a kid.
I feel like Sonic 3 was kind of, I don't know. So Sonic 3 was kind of loosely based on Sonic Adventure 2, right? And I love Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah.
They did change some things. Why did they? I'm sorry. the fact that Rabbit, you might want to like deafen or something for this. This is like slight spoilers. I don't know if it counts.
It's fine.
They literally put in the movie, just put the full opening cutscene of the Shadow the Hedgehog game. The gun, the motorcycle, everything.
I can tell you exactly why that's in there. I can tell you exactly why that's in there.
Go on.
I can't remember if it's the lead artist or the director for the movie. Was also the lead artist for Shadow the Hedgehog. That was his first job at Sonic Team.
That explains.
And so it was
fucking cool.
And so it was his way of doing. And also, like it or not, that is the vast majority of people's biggest impression of Shadow the Hedgehog. If you're gonna include him in a movie, you're gonna want to have references to that.
I wish they included the music though. The I Am All of Me. That is so fucking good. Like,
I think that's a bit too on the nose. I think because they already have Live and Learn Later, like, and throughout the movie.
Live and Learn Later. I was vibing out in the cinema. My mum just nudged me like, Kiera, everybody else is vibing.
With a film like that, you only really get so many needle drops before it starts being like, hey, remember your fucking childhood, guys?
Yeah.
And less like an actual good movie with a good soundtrack.
Yeah, fair enough. But in terms of the Resi stuff, I mean...
But yeah, it's a similar situation to like the Star Trek movies. You can get a good movie and you can get a good Star Trek movie. Sometimes you can get both.
Yeah.
But more often than not, it's one or the other.
The only gripe I had with...
The Resi films are like that.
The only gripe with minus, like, a little gripe I had with, like, RE4 Original, and I only found this out when I was watching someone, like, you know, do, like, not complain about it, but kind of picking out things about it. For Krauser's backstory in the OG, you were expected to have watched the movie to do with it. I had no clue. I enjoyed it regardless, but I had no clue of Leon and Krauser's backstory. But at least in Remake, they did kind of elaborate more on that, so you know their backstory in the actual game without having to watch the movie. I think I might have the movie now that I think about it somewhere.
Nice.
But yeah.
So I'm just now realizing, Rabbit, did we actually get to what your favorite Resi game is?
No. Oh
yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. See, tangents. Go on, Rabbit.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, it's 5? Cool. Okay. So moving on.
No, I said it's 5. Do not say that. 5 is not my favorite.
I like being a shit. Anyway.
But favorite, it's kind of like difficult for me to say favorite because gameplay-wise, I enjoyed 4 Remake.
Yeah.
A lot. I enjoyed 4 Remake gameplay so much. I would just get on to play Mercenaries a little purely because the gameplay was really fucking good. They polished it so well.
Mercenaries
in comparison to playing. It hurts your ego because you suck at it. Sit down.
Oh.
In my defense.
That was so gay. I am so sorry.
In your defense, you have no aim.
Hey, I just need to get better at it. In all fairness, RE4 or OG Mercenaries took me a long time as well. Thank you very much. I just need to play it more, which I do need to do.
Issues with that. So, let's not talk about that. You love me, really, Kiera. It's okay.
Fucking hell.
Wow.
You love me. You love me, don't you?
Although I will admit,
I'm so happy that I got to see the I'm so happy that I got to see a friendship dissolve.
Excuse me, that ain't happening.
Mercenaries remake does hurt my ego as someone who, has played the OG Mercenaries a lot. But I do just need to play it more. I will just say that.
Yeah,
I keep telling you.
I keep telling you.
Yeah, well, I like playing OG better because it makes me happy. Remake does not.
But I still didn't get to my point. Relax. Yes.
There's a point.
The gameplay, Resi Remake 4. Story, RE8.
Yeah,
absolutely
fair.
RE8. The story is just so fucking good and fleshed out, especially with the plot twists. I'm not gonna say what they are. They're so fucking good. And I love Mother Miranda as a antagonist. She's great.
What did they do to Chris though? It's really funny to see Chris go from RE1 to RE5.
Yeah.
To RE6 to RE7 then RE8. But I do
Yeah.
find it really funny how one of the characters does reference Chris's fucking boulder punching thing. That was fucking funny. That was hilarious.
It's Heisenberg.
Which-
It's Heisenberg.
Heisenberg.
Oh,
He's
it's
like,
fucking
oh, that
Neil.
boulder punching
Oh,
bastard. I'm like,
yes.
Yeah,
Love
he's
it.
like the boulder punching bastard.
so funny.
I don't know. I don't know a lot about REA. All I know is Neil Newbin is in it, and I think he's a fantastic actor.
Is he?
Yeah, Heisenberg.
Yeah, he's Heisenberg.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's Heisenberg. What do you mean?
Heisenberg is Astarion.
Astarion is literally Heisenberg.
Yeah. Did you not know that?
I did, and then I forgot about
just
it. You
crawled
just
out of
reminded
a
me.
rock. She just crawled out
yeah.
of fucking under a rock. Goddamn.
I do live
Is that
live
rock
under a
really?
rock very often. A
Patrick
rock
Star
with
for
like,
real.
Yeah, she is Patrick Star.
I call
She's
it my
pink and all
retro
too.
rock because I sit in there with all the old games and shit, and I don't crawl out for the new ones very often.
Excuse
So you're not gonna
okay.
play Fatal Frame? Okay, good to know.
I'm okay.
Fair.
I'm not getting onto that Fatal Frame tangent because we're gonna be here for like 10 minutes.
5 years more like Butcher.
Aye.
The
That's
only
about how long it's
remake,
gonna take
like
for the
modern
fucking game
game
to come
I
out.
will crawl out of a rock for is Snake Eater Delta. That is the only
Snake
one I will
Eater.
crawl out of a rock for. So far, until Fatal Frame 2 remake comes out, then I'll crawl out again. But you know,
As soon as I have the money for Battlefield 6, that shit's getting bought and absolutely destroyed. I cannot fucking wait. It looks so good. I miss Battlefield so
Also,
much. and
Rabbit,
it looks
if
like
you
they've
wanted,
actually
like-
returned to it.
if you wanted an introduction to the Metal Gear series, like playing it, Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater Delta is a good one to start with because Metal Gear 3 is a prequel to begin with.
Kira.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I'm doing, right? I've told you what I was doing with the YouTube thing.
Did you? I've forgotten.
Yes, I have a reference. I'm just gonna explain it since Ira doesn't know. But I'm working on making YouTube videos because I didn't grow up with like a lot of the like games that most people grew up with because I mainly grew up with like arcade games, Mortal Kombat, you know, that kind of stuff.
Fair, yeah.
And like very obscure games because I was a very weird kid. No, besides the point. And
much
like I
has
was, yeah.
You're a dick.
Sorry.
I'm gonna cry now.
I saw the shot and I had to take it. I am so sorry, Rabbit.
I'm telling.
not sorry.
I'm telling
That
my
was a
partner
belter.
so he can, you know, throw you across the room.
So he can agree with me?
No,
Anyways.
he'd never agree with you.
Damn.
He'd never agree with you because we have very similar interests.
Fair. You could be like, I'd be funny if he did agree with me though, and he just went, "Yeah, we're both weird. What are you talking about? It's fucking great being weird."
He doesn't bully me. He bullies Kira.
You ever tried being normal?
Oh my
Fucking
god, that
bored.
man infuriates me. Her partner infuriates me, by the way.
I like him
Christ
already.
on a bike. He infuriates me.
No, what did he do? Should I get the Nerf gun?
Yes.
Fuck
Yes, yes. Emma, can we be friends? Can I add you on Discord?
No,
Please, please, please.
Cyber's fearing for his life right now.
You know what happens if I befriend Emma? That means you're fucked, Ben. You're fucked. Royally screwed.
He's waiting.
Call her off with the bear gets it.
Oh, we're friends now. Me and her are friends now. Good luck. Have a great time.
Ah,
That's
shit.
funny.
He's been avoiding this because he's scared.
I don't know what to do with.
Fear.
Anyway.
If I can find shit in the server, god damn.
Also, sorry, back on the Resident
Lost in the
Evil
server.
topic. Cyber, I believe
Yeah.
you have some props to like show us, and you have some points to bring up.
Oh yes.
So
So
go for as our guest.
that's
Go
actu-
for it.
this actually goes back to the sort of best versus favorite debate, right?
Yeah.
So while my favorite game is Resident Evil 4, I wholeheartedly believe that the best one, both in terms of quality and impact, is Resident Evil 2
Okay.
on the PS1.
I can agree with that. I can somewhat agree with that.
It changed the game in such a massive way. It's the best selling of the original trilogy
Really?
on
Wait,
PS1.
really?
Yes.
I did not know that.
It's not the best. It doesn't. It unfortunately didn't reach the top 10 bestsellers for PS2. It sits at PS1. It sits at number 14.
Oh,
Just
close
pipped
though,
out by
close.
Tomb Raider 2, 3, and Crash Bandicoot before you get into the top 10. Which, but part of the reason I love the Resident Evil franchise, right, is how massive an impact it's had on gaming in general, right?
Yeah.
And one of the things that I think is something that I think is really interested in is that its impact in gaming can almost directly be compared to the impact of So its impact in gaming is almost identically mirrored in the film industry from the late 50s going into the early 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
This is very like niche and wonderful. So bear with me, right? Trust me, this is the thing.
Let him
right?
cook. Let him cook, y'all.
Right. So prior to the 1960s, the vast majority of horror movies looked like this. It was creature features. It was otherworldly beings. It was monsters. It was ghosts. It was aliens, right? It was threats that was mostly, let's be honest, it was mostly just thinly veiled allegories for xenophobia, but we'll get into that in a later date. But that's the...
You're not wrong, but continue.
I'm not wrong. I know my shit, believe it or not. I actually know what I'm talking about.
Oh my gosh, you have a brain? Sorry.
I know, right? Sometimes I use it. But up until that, but then something happens in America, right? All of a sudden, the American dream is shattered when they realise that horror isn't just abroad. The cases that I'm referring to are that of Ed Gein, Ted Bundy, and Charles Manson. Those cases hit the papers, and suddenly you're not afraid of the commies. You're afraid of your next door neighbour.
Yeah.
And horror movies reflect that with the likes of Psycho, which is directly inspired by Ed Gein, right? Or at least the original book was, and so was Alfred Hitchcock when writing it. It actually gets name dropped in the most recent Ed Gein series, which dropped on Netflix, which I personally fucking despise. But that's just my thing. I don't like any true crime series that glorifies or in any way tries to like
turn
the killer into a legend.
Yeah.
I hate that shit. I think it's disgusting.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
If you're going to immortalize anyone, immortalize the families, the victims, what they went through. Don't give someone fame because they were a cunt. Anyway, that being said, subscribe to my channel.
Shameless plug.
I'm a cunt, but I don't hurt anybody. So in response to that, we get Psycho. And then Psycho is almost immediately censored into the fucking ground, right? As a matter of fact, the uncut version of Psycho was not released until late 2010s, 2020. With the 60th anniversary, the version that I hold in my hand now.
Oh, shit.
This is the first instance of Psycho being released uncut. The version that would have been seen the week it released in cinemas.
Oh, okay.
It was very quickly taken apart. Yes.
What is the movie Psycho about? Because I've never seen it.
Okay, so the movie Psycho actually has some very interesting parallels to one of your favorite movies, whose shirt I am repping right now. That being Scream. Mm-hmm. The essential plot of the basic plot of Psycho is that there's this guy called Norman Bates who runs the Bates Motel, right? Mm-hmm. An individual goes to stay there and slowly reveals that something, slowly but surely over time, learns that there is something deeply fucking wrong with that weird boy that runs the hotel and keeps talking about his mum constantly, right? Mm. And so the investigation deepens and deepens and deepens, and over time you find out precisely what is fucked up about this place, right? And the film's big reveal at the end, which I won't spoil because I highly recommend you watch it yourself. It's a wonderful piece of film history. But the parallel to sort of Scream is that one of the main characters, or one of the people that was very highly like advertised for this movie, was a woman by the name of Janet Leigh, right? Who is the mother of Jamie Lee Curtis. Connection to Halloween. She was advertised as like the main person, right? Like every poster for Psycho had her right there, front and center. Like she was the big heroine. We're going to see the new Janet Leigh movie. That was what everyone thought, right? Her character dies within the first 20 minutes.
Oh no! Oh no!
Fast forward to 1996, I think. I don't know. It might have been 4. Can't remember when Scream came out off the top of my head. I'm sure someone in chat's going to correct me, or Emma's going to pull up the IMDb even. And who's on all the posters for the first Scream? Drew Barrymore. Any of you that seen Scream? She dies within the first 5 minutes. Echoing what happened in Psycho, and also echoing its success, as enough time had passed between the release of Psycho and the release of Scream, the audiences had mostly forgotten about that bait and switch, and so it was massively successful.
Honestly,
anyway,
I find it really funny when they do that. Like, they advertise like one thing, and that one thing has like 5-10 minutes, and it's gone. That's it.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
In this instance, it was in the instance of Psycho and Scream, it was an intentional thing to do. But other films like Godzilla, for instance, with Bryan Cranston being in all the advertising, that's more of a just, this guy's a big name right now, let's put him there.
Let's put him on.
And it's just a producer stepping in kind of thing. But anyway, so Psycho gets released, and then for the most part, art horror is then filled with people trying to ape Psycho, trying to do what it does, and still some of the sort of otherworldly shit that you get, right? Then comes 1968, Night of the Living Dead. This is probably one of the most direct parallels to Resident Evil, with it being a zombie movie, and with much of the dialogue in this film being present in various different forms of Resident Evil lore.
I've heard
many
of that,
famous
but I've
lines
not seen it. I've heard of it a lot, but I've just not seen it.
It is due to a fuck up when they were registering the film. It is public domain, so you can get a copy of it almost anywhere. It's very easy to find. Yeah, you can find. I'm pretty sure you can watch it in its entirety for free on YouTube, if I'm not mistaken. Although that might have changed since Criterion bought the distribution, but I don't know. But anyway, this comes out, and this immediately takes a turn for the political.
Oh.
With the main character being a black man in 1968.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh.
Now this was not now this is something there is a certain level of contention to this as to how much this was intentional. As George A. Romero had next to no budget making this movie, right? It wasn't his first movie, but it was one of his first, right? And so as a result, he just cast people he knew. And as most casting directors do, they look around their friends and just go, "You're hot, want to be the star?" And that's how Bruce Campbell got his start in Evil Dead. He was literally he was Sam Raimi's hottest friend, and so he got cast as the main role.
It's like, which one of these would I date? You, come on.
Yeah, and it happened here. Now, there is another wonderful parallel here that happens, right? And this is a fun fact about this film specifically that I think is fucking great. So I need to look up I need to look up an actual date right quick to make sure I'm correct in saying this, because I don't want to spread misinformation. Let me just make sure I've got this correct. Yes, it would have been. Okay, so, as I mentioned, this film was released in 1968, okay? So it was filmed throughout 67 up to early 68, okay? So the film ends, and those of you who still want to watch this film unspoiled, cover your ears or mute the stream.
Well, guess I'm deafening real quick.
When this little guy is no longer in my hand, the spoiler is over. Okay? At the end of the movie, the main character is mistaken for a zombie and shot by the police. Right? Now, a black man being shot by the police, still to this day, is a very thing that still happens to this day, and so the film is still politically very relevant. However, when they are driving back to get the film developed, so to speak, right?
Yeah.
They turned on the radio and heard news that Dr. Martin Luther King had been assassinated.
Oh, shit.
On their drive home. And no, the spoiler will be over once I get rid of this thing.
Okay, thank you.
So, yeah. And so, through this drive, they suddenly realise what they have on them. This is no longer just a scary movie. This is a massive political, piece now.
Yeah.
This needs to be... This isn't something that they just made for a laugh anymore. This needs to be distributed. And so that kind of encourages them. It's like, no, this is a story folk need to see. And so it encourages them. They release it. It's one of the most popular films in the world to this day. It still gets talked about.
There we go. Spoilers over, everybody.
And then, yep. But then something else happens. And this is probably the biggest parallel to. Oh, sorry, I said things off screen, didn't I? This is probably the biggest parallel to what Resident Evil did to the gaming industry, right? And indeed, what the PlayStation 1 did to the gaming industry, but Resident Evil kind of funds into that. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, released in 1974, 4, right? And it is part of a series of movies that I credit with doing something called bringing horror home, right?
Right.
And that in very quick succession, we get Black Christmas, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and a little later Halloween, right? And so where the killer is to be feared in the film is no longer, it's not a zombie. It's not some crazed person and it's not something out in the middle of nowhere. It's in a massive fuck off state like Texas. It's in a suburban neighborhood like Halloween.
Yeah.
It's this kind of thing, right? We're bringing horror home, and as a result, we get the slasher boom of the late 70s and early 80s, and horror is massive. And it's no longer just like kids and early teens going to see horror movies for a quick scare. Adults are going to see it now because they want to see it, because there are now massive, not just political messages involved, but there are now seriously relatable plot lines being put through this series. Flash forward to the 90s, right? Flash forward to the 80s, I should say, right? The gaming industry is in the shitter, right? It has been royally pumped by Atari, ColecoVision, and other companies by flooding the market with games, and as a result, we get the video game crash, right? Nintendo comes forward and has a bright idea for how to make video games profitable in America again. They sell it as a children's toy. And package it with Rob the Robot and the Nintendo Zapper, right? This isn't a gaming system. This isn't a video game. It's not that fucking thing that, everyone's fucking sick of now. It's a toy. It's for kids. It's a gun. But anyway, that was the vibe they went for. And while that style of marketing only really lasted so long after the success of Super Mario Brothers, Legend of Zelda, Metroid, Castlevania, we then go into a point where games are allowed to be marketed as games, but they don't shake the children marketing yet. Even horror-based games even horror games, so to speak, they're more like things like Castlevania. It's horror-based games. It's Castlevania, it's Ghosts and Goblins, it's stuff like that. It's like
Luigi's Mansion,
loosely Halloween-based. Yeah. But it's not really scary. It's not really horrifying in any way, shape, or form.
The only thing horrifying about Castlevania is the fucking difficulty.
Those fucking Medusas in that fucking bridge. But anyway, I see the cunts when I sleep. But anyway, so we go forward and flash forward to the 90s. Sony has this bright idea. Nintendo's just fucked them over and said no to potential collaboration on a disc-based system.
Yeah.
So they went, fuck it, we'll do it ourselves. Right? And they create the PlayStation 1. And they think, right, well, Nintendo and Sega have the market on kids.
Show it.
What if we
know you have
advertise
one. We know you have one.
So Nintendo and Sega have the market on kids locked, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
What if we sold this shit to adults and teens? As a matter of fact, what if we use CDs so we can market it not just as a gaming console, but a full-blown entertainment system for your front room?
Yeah.
So this was no longer something that lived in... So the gaming system was no longer something that would live in the kids' room or in the playroom or something like that. It was there, front and centre. And chances are, if you got a new album, it was loaded up into a PlayStation 1 and played. Or if you were lucky enough to have a radio with an inbuilt CD player, it was played in that. And then comes Resident Evil, a game that is so unapologetically not for fucking kids.
Yep.
It is not for in any way, shape, or form. And all of a sudden, that alongside Metal Gear Solid, alongside even Gran Turismo.
Oh, Metal Gear Solid.
Suddenly, gaming isn't just for kids anymore. Teenagers are playing this stuff. As a matter of fact, the kids that we were selling to last decade are now in their 20s. They're in college now. We can sell to those guys because we've been selling to them for they were fucking 8 years old.
Yeah.
And so, Resident Evil comes out, followed very quickly, 2 years later, as a matter of fact, by Resident Evil 2.
And then RE3 came quickly after as well, didn't it?
Very quickly, yeah.
Yeah.
Fun fact, those weren't published by Capcom in the UK. They were published by Virgin Media.
No, really?
Yeah. Capcom didn't publish them in the UK. They didn't have the infrastructure. They didn't have the infrastructure to really full-blown publish it. So in Europe, it was Virgin Media that covered the production and
Wait, for the
distribution.
entirety of Europe or just the UK?
As far as I can tell, the entirety of Europe.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Which is why, and where did I put that fucking thing? If you look at this, where is it? Where does it say? There's a
trying to find the right one. Yeah.
in the thing. Was it in the back of it?
Does your tin
Where are
version have
you?
2 instruction booklets too, Cyber?
No, it has an instruction booklet and then a strategy guide.
Mine has 2 instruction booklets. I have no strategy guide.
Well, you get
You
done
got
in.
robbed.
You got robbed, yeah.
I'm like,
I
shit.
can't find the thing. But yeah, no, they're put forward by Virgin Media, who had a games wing at the time.
Oh, that's
But
funny.
so you see that parallel between what happened with film, with slowly it was like, oh, now we can sell to these people, and Resident Evil did the exact same shit for gaming, where it was like, oh, this is just kids stuff, this is nothing to worry about. No, we're actually going to frighten the shite out of you.
Yeah.
And it was so successful that many years later, and I do mean quite a few years later, I think, if I remember right, it's 98 that it comes out, if I can find it. Where are you? I'm looking down the bestsellers list because I can't be fucked searching it. 99! January of 99, though, I was close enough. Silent Hill gets released by Konami
Yes.
in
Oh my
1999.
god, yes. Yeah.
Did you ever end up playing the Silent Hill series?
Silent Hill?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't. No,
It's a
I've
question
watched
for
them.
both
I've
of
watched
you.
a few, but I've never played. No, I can't with the
I
controls. Can't deal with them.
I highly recommend Silent Hill 1 and 2. Stay away
Yeah.
from the HD remakes because they fuck up a lot.
I've heard about Silent Hill 2, yeah.
But this is one of the things that I think, again, another thing that's like really interesting to me about Resident Evil is it's the remake culture that surrounds it. Because it wasn't the first game to ever get remade. That's people that say that just don't know fucking retro gaming to the slightest.
In all
Fucking
fairness,
Mario All-Stars
RE1
predates it
got
by like 10
a...
years.
Yeah, RE1 got like a remake, quote unquote, on the GameCube.
Yeah.
And then...
But folks say that was the first major remake of a game when Mario All-Stars was right there.
No,
like,
yeah, no.
Yeah.
And then like
Fuck
RE2 remake came out, what, 2019?
Yeah.
I want to say.
Yeah, but what you're forgetting is the amount of remakes of ports of Resident Evil Remake that existed in the interim.
Oh, yeah.
That fucking thing got released everywhere.
Yeah. And then, like, I know RE3 remake got released, and oh my god, if you ask most Resi fans, they do not like the RE3 remake because they took out so much.
Oh fuck! I forgot a full circle moment. Shit. It's just when you mentioned the RE3 going in Resident Evil 7, right?
Yeah.
There's a very famous scene in that game, right? Where don't worry, I'm not going to show any visuals or anything like that, Rabbit, your sound. And this isn't a spoiler either. Where you are sat at a dinner table.
Yes.
At the mercy of the Baker family.
Oh, I've seen that.
Anyone who's seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre knows that was straight up ripped from this movie.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of things like Jack with the chainsaw too. In that one, it's very much like.
Yeah, so Resident Evil 7 is very heavily inspired by Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Now, I don't know if they knew what they were doing.
They probably
because
did.
of the parallels in those,
honest,
because of the parallels in those series, with this being such a game changer in horror, and them too being a game changer in horror, or if it was just a case of we're doing this one in a backwoods cabin. What's one of the most successful movies or movie franchises
slowly holds
where
it up.
shit goes wrong in a backwoods cabin somewhere? Like that's kind of I think that's more likely what happened. Is they were just like, this is a movie that has similar vibes to our game. Let's throw a couple references in there, as opposed to the outright fucking insanity that I just described. Yeah. But yeah, like there's so much of it that where it wears its influences on its sleeve, especially in 7.
Yeah.
With it being a return to form for the franchise after 6 shat the bed.
Alright, on that note, we are going to take a 10-minute break, and when we come back, I believe it's kind of on... kind of on topic to talk about the RE remakes, in particular... OG RE4 and remake RE4.
Okay.
And I have some hot takes to do with that, I'll tell you that. Alright.
Let's fucking go.
So the BRB screen probably won't work, chat. We'll find out. We'll see. But we shall see you all in...
If it doesn't, yes it did.
Yeah,
All
it
right.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Yes, it did. You didn't see shit. We shall see you all in 10 minutes
sorry.
time.
I just got a DM from Kendall saying "fucking rude" with that stupid duck. That was.
And on that note, we're going on a 10-minute break.
exposed.
We'll see you guys in 10 minutes. And hello, everyone. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Shit!
Dumbass. I knew it. He was holding to the back. I knew it. Welcome back, everyone. We hope you had a
Imagine if
good
she had
break.
you deafened.
Even the microphone went, "Fuck this bit, I'm out."
I hope everyone's eaten, hydrated, taken any medication they need to, all that good stuff. Make sure you look after yourself. This is a threat.
Drink your water, old man,
Drink it.
before your bones give out.
I fucking love vodka. Anyway,
All right.
especially this to stream a bit then, guys.
Okay, Shrek, lay down, Shrek.
Somebody looks like Erie Mountains.
Also, hi, Yul. Hope you're doing good today.
Oh,
If-
it's you.
Before the break, we were talking about, everything horror related, basically. Resident Evil, inspirations to Resident Evil, going on side tangents.
Yeah. Also, speaking of side tangents, this film owes its existence to Resident Evil 2.
Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the
right?
Dead, yes.
Yes. It owes its existence to Resident Evil 2.
I'm in a silly mood.
They
Hell
were-
yeah.
They were making the project that they did prior to this was a TV series called Spaced, was for Channel 4. There was a segment in that show where the main character, played by Simon Pegg, is addicted to Resident Evil 2 and also out of his mind, and plays it for so long that he starts to hallucinate.
Oh, shit.
He sees zombies in the room with him and starts taking them out with a shotgun.
Oh.
And the sequence ends with his roommate walking in and him turning around going, "Huh," pointing the shotgun at her. And it's a PlayStation 1 controller that he's going. Right?
If you know what a PS1
But they had
controller
so
looks
much-
like, that shit's funny.
Yeah. it's funny.
And but they had so much fun filming that they basically turned to each other and went, "You know what? If we just did a whole film of that?" And Shaun,
I love Shaun of the Dead. It's so funny.
and they started making the film that had the title Zombie Party, working title, which you can actually see in Hot Fuzz. It's one of the DVDs that he throws in the bargain bin. You can see Shaun of the Dead with the title Zombie Party, which was its working title, and it then became Shaun of the Dead,
Hey, let's go.
which was great. And both Simon Pegg and Nick Frost later turn up in one of George A. Romero's Of the Dead movies. I think it's Day of the Dead, or no, it might be Army of the Dead that they turn up in. But yeah, they end up being zombies in one of George A. Romero's actual movies, the guy that did Night of the Living Dead and stuff like that.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, mad shit.
All right.
Hands used
Now-
to be smaller back then. No, it was just made for small people.
Me.
That's why Kiera likes retro gaming.
Exactly. Me.
Because the controllers fit. That's why.
I can deny
Her
it no
tiny little
longer.
hands.
I am small.
Like a hamster. Like a hamster. I don't know why like a hamster
You're
made me
making
laugh.
the
Just
short
imagine.
joke. All right, chat. Also, we have a Shammers. Oh my god, it's a rare encounter of a Shammers. It's a shiny Shammers. Quick, catch it.
Cyber ranting about nerdy film shit. No, never. Hashtag fake news.
Hiya, Shammers. Hope you're doing good
Of
today.
course not. Hope you're alright, pal.
Old man Shammers, I curse you with no coffee for a
Also-
week.
How fucking dare you? That's my friend. Get the fuck.
I can't.
So sad. Too
And I
bad.
see-
Cry about it.
No, don't curse him with no coffee for a week, because then I've got to talk to him uncaffeinated. Right, that's not-
That's a
You're
you
cussing me-
problem.
You're
Sounds like
cussing
a
me and
skill
Kendall as
issue.
well, right? You're
Yeah,
cussing-
that's a you problem at that point, you know?
Yeah, that sounds like a you problem, bud.
Shamas, I love you, bro.
All right.
Hope you're doing well.
After the break, I said we'd talk about OG RE4 versus remake RE4. Now, I have some
might leave.
opinions.
I might leave, I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna get hot.
Wait, hold on. Honestly, Shamers, that doesn't bother me. I don't really eat cheesecake. I don't think I've ever had cheesecake.
Because you can't, because Kiera's fucking lifted the lot. Anyways.
Yeah, I'm taking it all straight. She don't have a chance.
I don't really eat sweets much, so to me, it's like, okay,
Oh, really?
I don't mind. Yeah, I usually go for spicier, like sour food.
Yeah, Rabbit's very particular
Fair
with her sweet stuff.
Fair dues. Fair dues. I wish I didn't like sweets. I'd probably be a lot skinnier.
Yeah, me too, mate, me too.
That doesn't help.
Unfortunately.
That doesn't help, trust me.
Unfortunately.
Trust me, it doesn't.
Well played, Rabbit. Very well played. It's just look, pal, no, trust me.
Nah, mate, don't help.
No, I could look at water and I would gain weight.
Oh, same. It's fucking wild.
Yeah.
No, I have
See those-
hypothyroidism though, to be fair.
Have you ever met one of those motherfuckers, right, that eats like a fucking rhinoceros? Right, just constant fucking food, but they're built like the back end of a fiver. Like there's nothing of them.
Cyber.
I despise
That's
these
my
people.
cousin. That's my cousin.
I
need
can't.
you
That's
to
the first time
understand.
I've heard someone say
I
back
need
end
never
of
met
a
them in the
fiver.
I've never met them in my life, but I can tell you right now, your cousin's a bad person. That is fucking
I
horrible
say
behaviour.
that to her. I say that to her. You wanna know why? Let me explain to you why. Because this.
What's it with cousins? My fucking cousin's the same.
They always get it. Why are we the ones that don't get it?
I don't
That's
know.
so funny.
Let me explain something to you, okay? Me, who like at the ripe age of fucking like 15,
And
would like
everyone.
work out for 3 hours and fucking shit. Like I would exercise for 3 hours, yeah, every day just to be like fit. Right. Meanwhile, my cousin.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, my cousin, yeah, eats like she's got like been starving for fucking 5 years.
I know what you mean.
Eats like no, because we went to a fucking like a seafood like platter place, right? Where everything is deep fried, everything is like grilled, and it's so fucking good, right? And it's like,
Lovely.
yeah, it's so good food. And I'm like, oh, I finished my one plate. I look over, this bitch has a fucking motherfucking family size platter. and I look over and I'm like, are you gonna finish that? And she's
Can
like,
I just say,
yeah.
I love that chat is matching your energy right now with you just being like, this motherfucker gets to eat more than me and looks like the stick insect from Bug's Life.
Yeah.
Also, Shammers is giving you a horrible fucking curse, by the way, Rabbit.
If you have access.
Wait.
If you go back,
what you say?
damn, mistakes have been made. The Cheesecake Man may change to a life of internally unseasoned food.
Oh no.
I'm gonna cry. Don't do that to me. Don't do that.
That is
you would actually
so
like ruin
fucking
Hearts doing
horrific.
that.
Imagine that. Not even
I
a bit
said
of
a
fucking
week.
cumin.
I said
Nothing.
a week.
Like, nothing.
Oh, sorry.
Nothing.
Rabbit gets to be
Also, Rabbit
British
gets
from
to be
now on.
British. Hey, listen. Hey, we know what seasoning is, all right? We colonise half the world for spices, all right? We just don't know how to use them right. Right? We just...
Simon, we call salt and pepper seasoning, bro.
We've got them. We've got the spices. We killed enough people for them, but we got the.
Our favourite seasoning,
not until
water.
you,
Yeah.
Not until you give me some. Not until you give me 5 bay leaves that I can ignore. Right. Anyway.
Release me from this curse before I cry more.
Our favourite seasoning, water.
That hurts me more than you think it does.
Also,
And
also,
you'd
Huel,
also have
I hope you appreciate me reading that in your classic green text.
Stink bugged. Oh, no. Rivets, I can't tell if I should be like I can't tell if that's a good or a bad thing. I really
Stink
can't
bug.
tell.
You know the fucking like worst part, by the way,
eternal, the eternally skinny thing can be fucked as well because see when you try, because see if you're like that and you're trying to put on weight,
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah,
it's dire, man. Like I had a couple of pals like that in when I used to do like martial arts and stuff like that when I was like proper into fitness. There was always these like wee skinny guys, right? And they were trying so fucking desperately to go up a weight class, and it just was not happening.
Yeah, I can imagine that's really
You know what
annoying
pains
for
me?
them.
These
Yeah,
folk were
about
coming
this
in with
festival.
enough to feed a small battalion, and they were coming out just like I gained like £2
Oh
worth
no.
of muscle out the back of that. It's like it's fucking. They eat a ham sandwich. It's got like one slice of bread, a pig, and then the rest of this, and then another slice of bread. It's fucking nothing.
The entire pig.
Aye,
No, because like explain to me, like my cousin with that fucking motherfucking size like platter, right? I'm sorry, she looks like she finishes her platter as I'm fucking flabbergasted, right? I've only eaten half of my food, and she looks over at me and then goes, "Are you gonna finish that, or can I eat that?"
Bitch.
I'm sorry.
I was like,
Sorry,
you know what?
but
You can eat it. It's fine.
You hit out with the fucking Scrabble version of surprised. Fucking flabbergasted.
That's an actual
Putting
English
together-
word. That's
I know,
an
but
actual word.
you're putting together sentences like you're trying to get a high fucking score. It's brilliant.
In all fairness, she did have high school grades. She did have high school grades, in all fairness.
I was utterly discombobulated by
Now, to be fair, English isn't my first language.
Bamboozled is a good one because you get the Z in there. That's 10 points. Anyway.
To be fair, English isn't my first language, and I like learned it with like really difficult words for the sake of being able to do well in class.
Oh, so what you did was you did the min-max thing of like, if I learn the hardest bit of the thing, then the easy bit will be very easy. Will be much easier. You fully went.
I'm
not gonna lie, I really wish I started with that with Japanese, or like starting with kanji and then going down to the easy stuff. I did not do that.
You used Counter-Strike technique. It's like if I learn the AK-47, then everything else will be piss easy. Like that's what
Also,
you
can I just pull out like? Sorry, can I just
Yeah.
read out one of Huel's messages because I find it really fucking funny.
Yeah.
He said,
Bamboozled.
"I'm glad I'm tall and built like a Walmart in rural US because if I was short with a small, if I was short with a smaller frame, I'd be egg-shaped with everything I eat." I don't know why that's so funny to me.
That got me.
Man's built like a fucking Winnipeg Walmart. What the fuck? Fucking man.
I can't. That's so funny.
Thanks, yo, for the frazzled recommendation. I'll take that into account next time I see anything.
Yeah. Ben has the build of someone who needs to survive an engineered famine. Wait. Motherfucker, that is so pointed. That is so fucking targeted, you piece of shit. That is brilliant.
I mean, he did say Ben, so.
I love it. No, I know, but specifically. Why do I have that build when I'm from the place that created the fucking famine? I'm one of the engineers, motherfucker. Why do I have this build? I'm sure if I go back far enough in my family tree, there'll be a skinny cunt somewhere, but it's not me.
You know the thing that really rips me a new one though with my cousin though, because like when we were 15, she was like super skinny. I could literally hold her waist with my one hand, right? It hurt me. But then now, as we're like 20 something, right? She's like 6 months like younger than me. Bitch still has the perfect figure, and she doesn't need to gain weight because she literally has the perfect fucking like figure. And I'm like, every single time I look over. And she's like, "Oh, it's okay. You're pretty." I'm like, "Shut up. I don't want your fucking."
Huel's last comment though. Rabbit.
Don't have enough energy to outrun
It's
you.
fucking brilliant.
Oh god.
See, Rabbit, that's what happened to both of us. Built to have enough energy to outrun the English. That's what happened.
Hi, I'm the English.
Shit!
English. Aren't you English as well?
What, me?
No.
Fuck off!
I knew that would piss you off.
Fuck off!
Hi,
English, come on now. Come on,
I had to.
fuck.
You better start running, Cyber. You better start running.
I do like that quote, the classic Kiera Rosewood quote. Hi, I'm the English.
The English major, to be
All
specific,
of them.
But yeah.
All of them.
Hey,
Kiera is England.
Cyber. Hey, Cyber.
Go on. Yeah.
Why are you running?
Oh,
Why
no.
would you
Look at you.
run?
Look at you. That's why I'm fucking running. Look at you. Fuck's sake.
I was gonna whip out the Japanese version.
That
But I
model,
don't think I will.
see that model's hair. It's not even. That's not naturally red, right? That's just the blood of our fucking victims. Right? Died. That's what that is.
I'm brand for like Spooky Month, you know. But anyway.
Oh, you're who Paul Revere was talking about.
Who? I don't know
Paul
who that
Revere, he
is.
famously American Revolution shouted, "The English are coming,"
I have no idea what you're about.
and
mate.
warned like a bunch of soldiers about that, and as a result, turned the
Here,
tide
I'm
of the
gonna
battle.
need you to read something in your Yandere voice for me.
Say it. Type it.
No,
I gotta see,
don't.
I gotta see.
Go on.
Come back,
If it's in
Cyber. Why are
Japanese,
so
can you
scared?
please
Can't hear shit.
provide the romaji?
Don't
Because
care.
I can't read many kanji, so yeah, I'm gonna need the romaji with that. No, fucking.
Shambles, you're a horrible human being.
God.
You're
Do
a
it, do it,
fucking.
do it,
You
do
are.
it.
You, sir, are a
Oh,
piece of shit.
God. Here we go. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can. Hold on. I actually can't. I just tried it muted. I actually can't, Shammers. Wait.
Am I safe?
I think so.
You're
I
safe,
actually
she can't
say
say
it.
it.
Wait.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
I don't think I can. I just tried it muted.
Please, right, less of that copy pasta pish, right? That was fucking horrendous. God damn it, Hugh.
I can't. I'm sorry to disappoint, but I can't.
I love Rivers
You know,
getting out in
Rivers?
front.
Yeah.
Rivers
I
getting
will
out in front of the
practice though for
situation
next
there.
stream. I'll practice
Just
for
the-
tomorrow's
it's-
stream.
Oh no. Rivers saying, okay,
Say
so my
hi to
cat
your
is here.
cat
If I start
from-
key smashing, it's my cat.
Sure.
I love that.
Try your best. Oh,
that's
best
cool.
through
It's
voice.
actually-
Oh, Shammers. You don't know what you just asked for.
It's actually just Rivers face planting, falling asleep at the desk and hitting
Yeah.
the fucking keyboard.
Yep.
You know what, Shammers, for tomorrow's stream, I'll do it. I'll do it for tomorrow's
No,
stream.
do it now. Do it now. Do it
Also,
for the bit.
Rivers, do us a favour. Tell your cat I said pss, 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 pss. There we go.
Yeah.
All right,
Stop
I'm
stealing
hoping
my
this
lines.
will pick up on OBS. But I'm
Also,
gonna do
this'll
it in the best like ooh voice. I just hope it picks up.
I'm just gonna quietly hover over the clip button. Mhm. When you're ready.
I can't do it. I'm cackling. Hold on. Hello, President Obama. Simon, I hope that picked up on OBS, but Simon's face.
It did.
If it didn't pick up,
I
all you need
still
to know, Simon's
fucking
face is
heard it.
priceless.
I still heard it. I had my headphones off. What did you turn your gain up or something?
No,
Like, how did that
I
come
just
through
got
so
closer.
fucking loud?
She just got closer to her mic a little.
did
She
a
doesn't
little, yeah.
realize
Oh,
it, but
you
yeah.
cheeky bastard. Oh.
That just means
Oh, God.
Obama did so.
Oh. Anyway,
you.
last
Right.
topic for the day, because time is really getting on. OG
Oh my God,
RE4
time.
versus remake RE4. I'm gonna
Okay.
flat out say it. Rabbit's gonna hate me for this.
I might. Let's see.
Yeah. I think the RE4 remake is alright at best. There's loads about it I'm not fond of. And there's stuff about it that I'm like, okay, I can get with this. But in terms of like, dislike, and like hate it, I'm in between dislike and for the remake. I'm heavily towards OG. And it's not just nostalgia. I can tell you that it's not just nostalgia. I can list off the things I like about it and what it does well. But remake just... Yeah, I'm between dislike and at best. It's just, like... Yes, they went with the darker aesthetic. But that's not RE4. Yes, they had some silly, goofy, like Leon's fucking... Okay, wait. Before I say anything, spoilers, really quick. Again, I'll put the in the YouTube edited bit that's, before the, when it ends. Leon's unnecessary backflip with that fucking crank. Leon Scott Kennedy, everybody.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's got some goofy bits, but yes, they made Ashley more competent, thank fuck.
Hold the fucking phone. This cunt's middle name is Scott.
Yeah, it's Leon Scott Kennedy, yeah.
Why is it? Why?
Leon S. Kennedy,
What do
Leon
you
Scott
mean,
Kennedy.
why?
Did you not know this?
But
You've played so many of the Resi games, and you don't. How did you not know
How
that?
did you not know?
It's literally in his dog tag.
Yeah.
I'm very Rabbit, I am remarkably unobservant. I'm
Yeah,
I am,
well,
like,
we
I-
figured that
Yeah, you
out.
yeah,
I can
yeah, yeah.
I contain multitudes. Okay, I am.
What did you
I
think
am
the S
very
stood for? Stupid.
If I could
After
like
that
your
backflip,
comment,
yeah.
Rivers, yes.
I thought it was
yes,
just not-
just yes.
I genuinely thought it was just one of the things, that was just there for the sake of character building. I didn't know they actually did anything for it. Right? Here's layers like an onion. Fuck you.
You see why I said Shrek, though?
You've
Rivers?
just
You
lost
see?
a pal. You've just lost a pal, my friend. I'm kidding. I don't give a fuck. But
Damn, you really be sounding like Shrek
no,
these days, huh? With Don.
like, yeah. But no, but like, so I'm always very interested in like character names and why they're named that way. Middle names specifically, because 9 times out of 10 it's a reference to something else.
Also, Cyber,
But
just
Scott
like,
bamboozles me. I don't know where Scott could be coming from unless it's a member of the development
dev
team.
name,
I don't know
probably?
what
Yeah,
it's
dev
coming
team,
from.
maybe?
Yeah.
Also, Cyber, when
Yeah.
like with RE4, when we get to it, one of the characters refers to Leon at first as Mr. Scott, which is Leon's middle name.
Oh. I what?
Yeah, he refers to him as Mr. Scott and then goes Mr. Kennedy and then Mr. Scott Kennedy. He never says Leon. He's like Mr. Scott Kennedy.
I must have flushed that from my mind completely. Because I've beat Resi 4 before.
Yeah, it was
Admittedly, years ago when I was a kid. But
what's his
like,
name?
Was it that prick Krauser?
In the castle.
He seems like the
It's
kind
in the
of
castle. It's not Krauser, it's in the castle, not on the island.
Oh, is it the wee guy? Is it the guy whose right hand comes off?
Yeah. Your right
Ah,
hand
there we
comes
go.
off. Yeah. Yeah, that guy. I can't wait to
Yeah,
get
like
to that.
William
That's so
T.
funny.
Riker named that way to be similar to James T. Kirk. Yeah, that was it. It was stuff like that. So normally I look like when I find a character with a middle name, my first response is, where did that come from? What's that a reference to? It's like research it and shit.
It's what was
totally.
it? That's another thing that I think in remake
Dev
they
team, do you
didn't
think a
keep.
Japanese man would be named Scott? I mean, yeah.
Also, side note, my leg's bleeding.
is
Hold on,
entirely
I need
possible.
to grab a tissue. Hold on.
I
fucking
did
what?
some research.
Hold
Kiera,
on.
you alright?
Oof. But like, I did some research on that.
Oh,
real quick.
please,
Yeah,
enlighten
for
me.
the Scott thing. So when they were creating the character for Leon and stuff, they essentially just looked up conventional Western names.
Scott was there. And Anne stabbed her. No, I have like a scab from a scratch on my leg, and I was picking at it. That's my bad. But now it's bleeding.
Kiera.
Yeah.
Kiera.
Yeah.
You know you're not supposed to pick those, right?
I don't care. I don't give
Well,
a
I
fuck.
do. Stop it.
Never.
But
I mean,
yeah, how
at
do you
least
feel
if
about
I put
the
this
Scott
on, at least
thing?
it's fine, you know.
That makes it hilarious. I kind of love that they literally just typed in names for white boy and that came up. And that was like,
No, they were looking for conventional names because they wanted Leon to be memorable. So
yeah,
they
like an
gave
everyman
him
kind
Yeah,
of thing.
the
Yeah.
man, you know.
So-
And I mean, he is. Let's be
here's the
honest.
thing. His full name is apparently Leon S. Leon Scott, but most people just call him Leon.
Yeah.
So his
He's most
Kennedy
commonly
name
just called
doesn't
Leon.
pop up. Yeah.
Or Leon
Yeah.
Kennedy. He's not called Scott Kennedy.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Because
God.
I'm just catching up on chat. Huel mentioned, I would like to do an escape room with a remarkably unobservant person. Fun fact, I used to work in an escape room. I was a
did you ever get
moderator for
out?
an escape room.
How did anyone ever
And
get out?
somehow, yeah. That's my
Oh
question
no,
too.
it was fucking great. What we had there was a trick that you could do. Where there was one where it was you're looking for this killer or some shit, right?
Yeah.
And the whole thing is it ends with you finding this. You open this cupboard and there's a UV light at the top, right? And you have to each member of the room has to put their hands in, right? Now before they've walked in, I've pat everyone in the back, being well done, go on. And the last person to walk in, I would shake their hand, and on my thumb would be a stamp with invisible ink on it.
That's
And I would
smart.
go, all the best of luck, pal. And so whoever was in the room last, it always had to be the last person, otherwise they're like, why did they shake their hand? No anyone else's. So it's whoever's last in,
smart.
always
Yeah.
shake their hand. And then it was your pal ended up being the serial killer.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, but I was shit at that job. I was genuinely shit. I was horrible. I lasted 2 months. I was
Sounds about
terrible.
right.
I was so bad. I should not have been in that job.
Yeah, fair. But yeah, like I said, with remake, I think they took out the right hand thing as well, the right hand joke. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's
come
one of my
on.
complaints about Resi 4 remake specifically.
They
So
still
you're
had
both
Goofy
against
bit.
the remake?
Pardon?
No, I'm not. See, I kind of sit in the middle, where it's I know I like the remake. what I've played of it, I haven't played it all the way through.
Yeah, neither have I. I haven't played anymore since I played with you, Rabbit.
I've enjoyed what I experienced. The gameplay feels so much smoother. It's fucking fantastic. It's very well updated. The graphics look gorgeous, right? My personal feeling on it, right, is that, and this is something that I'm genuinely worried about this proposed Silent Hill remake as well.
The Silent Hill 1 remake, yeah.
Is one of the things that makes these games as good as they are a lot of the time is the time that they came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you were to release a game that was exactly like Resident Evil 4, beat for beat, today, whether or not it would be a success is anyone's guess. That game had to come out at the time it came out in order to be a success. Same goes for Resi 1, 2, 3. Like, any major piece of media, you cannot divorce a piece of media from the time that it was released, really, right? Because that is what makes it a success. The fact that it came out when it did. When the public was ready to receive that particular and react to that particular bit of media.
Yeah.
So an argument could very easily be made so that when you remake it, in order to recreate that success, you want to update it for the time that it comes out. And so, to a certain degree, I can understand removing instances of Leon being just outrageously sexist. Just say things like just women. Which is a literal line in the original game.
Yeah, it is.
Straight up just laughs and damn near looks down the barrel of the camera and just goes, "Women, am I right, lads?" But at the same time, I think the major problem for me is the fact that they marketed it as a remake as opposed to like a reimagining or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because so much was changed.
Yeah.
To the point where it was like...
They took out so much of the free shit you'd get in the original. Like, there's no free rocket launcher. There's no free Magnum. A lot of the two-shot for the bosses have been taken out. Or like, the system's been turned around to two-shot something like...
I understand removing the exploits. That makes sense to me. Because, again, they probably weren't intended to be in the original game. Those tricks, the vast majority of them probably weren't coded in. It's why things like in Sonic Adventure DX, for instance, a lot of the glitches that speedrunners use in the Dreamcast version don't work.
Yeah.
Because they weren't supposed to be there in the first place, right? So exploits like two-shot and bosses and that makes sense. But things like full-blown dialogue changes... I like some of the updates to Ashley. She's not as annoying in the remake as she is
one thing I will applaud
in the original. That's a major plus.
Yeah.
She actually is a bit smarter and a bit better coded as an AI companion.
She's much more useful.
Yeah. But again, the fact that when we're coming off the back of Resident Evil, which has such a good track record, -3, of remaking its games, right? With Resi 1 remake, Resi 2 remake.
Resi 2 remake, though, was amazing. I will say that. Like, I love Resi 2 remake.
Phenomenal.
Still have to finish it.
Yeah, honestly. You've got a long way to go, though, in all fairness. I know where you are. You've got quite a bit to go.
You want to watch me play it tonight? Because I will.
Maybe. I'll get back to you on that.
That's what I thought.
Nice. But, so, these things happen, right? But because it was, like, Resident Evil, I think what really kills it for me, right, is one, how recent Resident Evil 4 was, really. The remake was released, I think, like, within a couple of years of the last port.
Yeah, no, so HDs came out about 20... I'm looking this up. When did the HD ports come out? Hold on.
Like, 2018, 2019, give or take? So you're within a decade of the last major release of that game. So even people that don't like Resident Evil 4 particularly, or maybe were exposed to it recently, it's fresh in their minds as well. Because you've made this big push to put it out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, and all that stuff.
Cyber.
Yeah.
If Google is correct, the HDMI port of Resident Evil 4 was released for PC on February 27th, 2014, and for the PlayStation on August 30th, 2016.
PlayStation 4?
PS4, August 30th, 2016.
Shit, 2016. Okay, right. Well,
That's
okay,
so
I'll
far back.
happily stand corrected. I'll happily stand corrected. That felt a lot more recent to me.
I thought it was 2019, honestly.
I apologise. That was my bias.
Oh my god.
But, yeah, I think it was...
Didn't even realise. That's crazy.
I think a lot of folk were going into it expecting one thing, expecting just Resi 4 again.
Yeah,
because it's a remake. They were expecting a remake.
Yeah.
And so, with a couple of changes for the sake of, like, what do you even call that?
It felt really padded to me as well,
God,
though. It felt really like the original seemed a lot more streamlined, but the remake seemed a lot more padded. Like
How did it
extra
seem
bits.
more padded?
Pardon?
Like what? Like what? What
So,
was like? How
again,
was it padded?
Spoilers again for I'll put timestamps. But for example, so thank you. So when the little thing inside his hand goes off screen, we're fine. So the village bit, not the first one, not the first bit, with Chainsaw Guy, the one after that, where you get like the pearl pendant and you get the medallions, etc. That felt really padded because you had to like do things like go through the clock tower, get the gate open, yada yada, The castle as well, the Garrador, the Garrador bit.
Which one's the Garrador again?
The blind
one?
dude. Yeah, the blind one. Felt extremely padded. My tissue was broke for the bleeding on my leg. Shit. Felt extremely padded. That whole underground bit felt extremely like padded. The main bit with Ramond wasn't too bad. That was fine. But the subsequent bits after that felt really padded. And the bit especially, like, the El Gigante in the castle as well, padded. Why? was my question.
I have I have an answer for all of that. Just so
what do you mean specifically by padded though? Because it sounds like
saying that
they're too long.
They're too long.
But
and
what was
Krauser's
added to change? So what was added to make them longer than the original?
Sorry, before I go on to
so
that,
far you've said stuff that was already in the original.
Krauser's fight extremely padded. I'm sorry, like that shit was so padded it fucking hurts. Yeah, so
by that she means instead of being like super straightforward like most old games, it has like little intricate bits that you have to do, like like prerequisites before you actually continue on with this fight and like the story.
Although
she's saying that there's a lot more to it.
Although I admit I do feel like very much I am predominantly like a retro gamer at heart. I'm about like 70% retro gamer at heart. So maybe it's just me because I like older games a lot more. Maybe it's just me being nitpicky or whatever.
Let me explain something to you about all of that. Because older games, because like Resi 4, if I'm correct, came out like around 2004, right?
2005. You're close. Yeah.
2004,
like 5.
Yeah.
But 4 or 5, around that time, there wasn't that many like video games, and even when they were like a very set like a few hours of time, right? Because most people didn't like play video games as much, and the ones that didn't play for as long as as we do now. Like in comparison, we play for longer sessions, I feel like.
Okay, that is okay. Are we done with spoiler territory?
Yeah.
We'll probably go back to that. Actually,
we'll get back to it in a minute. I feel sorry. On the note of that, I feel like with Shadow of the Colossus though, that shit was long. I feel like.
Yeah.
I've not played it though, so I don't know.
I think what the problem is. I get where Rabbit's coming from with that. Because you're correct, the vast majority of games were shorter than what we're seeing now. But it's less due to players were playing for longer periods and more down to we've moved formats. So games have went from DVDs, so from cartridges to CDs to DVDs to now these massive fuck off file sizes that can fit digitally.
Yeah, that too.
And like Blu-ray releases as well. So we can fit more, so there's more data to work with. So naturally games are getting longer, right? That's just happening. Sure. To say that player count to player retention time is going down when again, like as part of my research, I looked up the top selling games of the PlayStation 1. Number 1 is Gran Turismo. Number 2 is Final Fantasy 7.
Oh, I forgot that was PS1. That is a long game.
100+ hour game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's a really long game.
It's the second best selling game on its console.
Oh, I love FF7.
So to say that player retention time has went up over the years and players don't play longer games anymore is directly refuted by the sales numbers of these games.
I feel like it's any Final Fantasy game too that refutes that. Final Fantasy is fucking long.
Yeah. Then, like there's like Final Fantasy, but there's I feel
But there
like
is also
when
game
like
type
game
as well.
development, yeah, but like game development in general, when you start off, it's usually like you start off with like mini, like smaller games, or like in some cases they're like bigger, but like based on like the actual like the starting point for like most like development teams, right?
Yeah,
But
true.
over time, once you're like more accustomed to things and like things are getting updated, especially if you've been working in development for so long, right?
Mm.
50 hours is fair, but I'm
yeah,
saying like
yeah.
I'm saying more general games that aren't like the top sellers though, rather than the actual top sellers that have a lot of hours.
Well, with regards to that, in terms of the sort of the development thing, again, that's fair, but I don't think it's fair for Resident Evil 4 specifically, because a lot of the development team for Resident Evil 4 had fuck all to do with 1, 2, or 3. By that point, a lot of those people, like, don't get me wrong, there were a lot of people within Capcom that had worked on those games, but Resident Evil 4's development was so fucked that they split and created 2 separate games off the back of that shit. And that's how we got Devil May Cry.
I love Devil May Cry.
So a lot of the people that worked on Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 worked on Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
Because, that fixed camera angle and whatnot. And then, like, another, like, half, that team then split in two. And so that's like, yeah, my argument can be made for the developer creating longer games and whatnot. But there is also, like, I think because when you're remaking something, one of the most important things to capture is how it feels to play the original game, I feel, right?
Yeah.
So things
Listen,
like...
I just feel like RE4 OG definitely, like, with like the brown, the beiges, like the whole like aesthetic of it, the castle section, the island section. I just feel like the OG just feels like it does it better than remake. Again, I haven't played through the remake fully. I've seen it all fully, but yeah, like OG, like gameplay wise, like Rabbit, I know you're not fond of the controls. The controls are a bit finicky, I will say.
Like when I controls
finicky,
like really hurt me, honestly.
Yeah, when I have to swap
great.
from PC to PS4, I struggle. Then when I swap from PS4 to PS2, I struggle. Then PS2 to GameCube. Controls for that shit. It's like, what the fuck is this?
Also, one thing.
Anything to GameCube is a pain in the ass.
Yeah. But like, here's the thing. Here's something. One thing I think you misunderstood about that is not. I'm saying that the same devs worked on it longer. I'm saying that the technology that the like devs had to like could work with advanced way better, so things were much more streamlined in the process.
Yes, naturally, yeah.
Hence why games were could be longer because of that. Like you said, it was due to technology, technological
restrictions. That is true. Yeah, that is totally true. I would like to. There is one question I would like to ask regarding the whole idea that the game is padded.
Yeah.
Is that, Kiera, you know Resident Evil 4 inside and out.
Yeah.
And have played the ever-loving shit out of that game. How much of that padding do you feel is just them smoothing over exploits that you yourself use on a regular playthrough?
You see, the only ones I really use is like two-shotting bosses, like for example, like Salazar and Sadler. Those are the only really like exploits that I use. I don't really use any others, but
that's still there though. The game,
yeah. Like I get that. Yeah, it's just funny to do. I'm gonna be honest with you. But
there is also the fact that because you know the game so well,
that's another reason I'm not fond of remake. It's because it throws everything I know on its head. It's going to be a lot more
glaring to you.
Yeah, it like the reason I'm not fond of remake is because it throws everything that I know about the OG on its head. So it frazzles my brain to be like, what the fuck is this? Like this is my favorite game, but this isn't my favorite game. What the fuck? Well, not my favorite. One of my favorites. It's like, what the fuck? That's part of the reason that's more of a me problem. I know that. That's more of a skill issue on my part. But yeah.
See, it's interesting that you say that because that's one of the reasons why I love Resident Evil 2 Remake. Because it takes everything I knew about the original and says, throw that out the fucking window.
Yeah.
Nothing that you know about the original is going to help you here. Well, not nothing. There's still some things that work with like the layout of the station and all that. But again, with Resi 4 Remake, there's some things that work with like, layout of the villages and that don't change all that much. You can still find little secrets here and there in roughly the same place. Like, there's some crossover there, but not to the point of as if you were just playing that original game again.
Yeah, like...
And that's one of the things I think works about both 2 and Resi 4 Remake, is that it changes enough from a gameplay standpoint that it doesn't just feel like, well, why did I buy this? I could have just fucking played Resi 4. I could have just ran Resi 4 through an emulator and played it in full HD and had the same experience.
I mean,
but instead they update the controls, they update the bosses, they make it a bit more engaging.
I mean, they took out Cyber, can you get our little spoiler thing back up on screen, please? Because this is a bit of spoiler for the OG and the remake.
Spoiler.
Thank you. They took out what's his name? UV3, the cage bit in the OG. They took it out in the remake and put it in Ada's DLC. But that as well, I'm like, where? Where art thou? The El Gigante fight when you come back from like fighting Del Lago, though Del Lago's the same pretty much, and getting to Del Lago, you have to go find the fuel, then bring it back to the boat, then do Del Lago, then come back to do some other like hexagon puzzle, I think it was, to get the church thing. That entire bit, I was like, this feels very padded. Is there a point to this? Like I know it's to like theme it more like longer, like to make it longer / make it maybe a bit more scary because it's like, oh shit. But I'm like, yeah. They also there was a specific boss, JJ's. They took out JJ's. So anybody that doesn't know, JJ is the guy with the grappling gun in the original. That's JJ. JJ is not in the remake at all. So it makes Island a little bit easier because they for me at least, like the way I see it, makes Island a bit easier because JJ does stupid amounts of damage. Because obviously it's a grappling gun. What did you expect? So I just think, yeah, like instances like that. That's what I mean by the padding. It just feels unnecessarily long. Like this could have been streamlined down and still been just as good, you know? But yeah, I guess spoilers done. You put more away now.
No. Put it back up. No, because like with the like whole thing like going back and forth like just to get to the Del Lago part, right?
Yeah.
I kind of enjoyed the puzzles and stuff, mainly because it really like it felt like because I was doing all these acts and I wasn't just jumping from place to place to place. It gave me time to settle with the information. Especially since it was like my first time playing like a Resi 4 like actually directly. Because I didn't play the original, mainly because of the controls being so fucked. But as someone who didn't get to enjoy that and like was like first time like playing Resi 4 in general, being able to like because I'm given information like as Leon over and over again, like, oh okay, I have this and this task, like with Hannigan like then giving me tasks, but also then finding little tidbits of information throughout the village and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm experiencing how like the villagers are like basically being really weird and essentially seem mindless, especially with the bit where we started in the village where they basically go off at the sound of a bell, right?
And can I just say, at least they kept in the "Where's everyone going?" bingo. I'm glad they kept that in because it's still funny.
That one's great. That one's great.
Yeah.
But in general, it's just it gave me more time to soak the information in and feel more immersed in it. So I feel like even though it is like you might think it's padded because you've played the game over and over and over again, like the original. But as someone like as a first time player who has not really been introduced to Resident like Evil games as much, it was really fucking crucial for me to have that bit of padding so I could actually soak it in and enjoy the process instead of just being like, okay, you got to the village, jump to Del Lago, having to do a boss fight. It was it was really nice for me to do that.
Yeah, I think because if I started with remake like you did, I think I would have a different opinion of it. But because I've started with OG and I've played it so many times, I wouldn't say I grew up with it, but my uncles definitely played it a lot as well. So it was definitely something that I was like, ooh, this thing. I wouldn't say grown up with it, but it was a lot in my childhood. Yeah, I think if I started with remake, I'd have a different opinion. But because I didn't, and obviously I play more retro. I don't play many modern games, I'm gonna be honest with you. I always revert back to retro. So that as well, I think, is very much what influences my opinion of it. I'm not saying it's a bad game. Like, far from it. I'm just not too fond of it.
Can I just say one more thing? And it's related to a different horror game. I think you'd be more acquainted with the game. It's House of the Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put the thingy back up. I don't want to spoil the game for people who haven't played it.
House of the fucking Dead?
Yeah. But like, okay. With the original one, with the arcade game, I had an arcade machine and
yeah.
everything, like with the light gun and everything. So I played that repeatedly. Then there was also like a PC port, like, we basically ported it to PC. It was the whole thing. But like,
Yeah.
played that to death every single day, right? And I loved that game so fucking much. And it was like, like how you feel about Resi 4, like the original, right?
Yeah.
I felt that way about that game. And then that game got remade on PC, like on Steam, right?
Yeah.
The remake's decent. I'm not gonna lie, it's not great, but it's decent.
It's decent. It kept like, the like source material like decently
I
well.
will say it runs insanely well on Switch because of the touchscreen. See, because of the touchscreen controls,
I played
it's
it on
fucking
Steam.
great. It's fucking great on Switch with the touchscreen controls.
But like for me, with like, how like you were saying like it was like a Resi 4 remake is padded. I
Yeah.
wish they had done a little bit of that because me playing to like because I've played the original to death, right?
Yeah.
Me playing
Oh, yeah.
the remake, it feels so fucking short. It feels insanely short.
Listen, I bought that game like last week, I think.
Yeah. When it was on sale.
It took me maybe the better part. I think my total playtime in that game is sitting at about maybe 2 hours, give or take.
Yeah.
I've unlocked I've unlocked every ending.
Yeah.
I've unlocked every ending, and I'm on my way to unlocking all the achievements. It is
It's so
insanely
fucking short. And it's like I wish
But
they
it kind
had
of makes
done
sense
like
because it is that old school arcade thing of like the games were short, but they were just hard as fuck. So they were just trying to get money off you.
Yeah.
You see,
So if you were
I
good
was
at the
gonna-
game, they wanted you to get off the game quickly. So the actual game itself doesn't last that long. But if you're not good at the game, great.
But the thing
You're
is,
putting more
because
pound coins into that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, but because it got ported to PC, that same logic does not apply. Right.
Exactly. It doesn't work for the remake, yeah.
Yeah. So I wish they would have padded it out a bit, give us more like tidbits of the story because I really fucking enjoyed that game. It's literally one of my top tens.
Well, that is one of the things. So I'm going to put this down now because I'm getting tired. But that is one of the main arguments for a lot of remakes. I find when people say, "Oh, it should be more like the original." For me, I don't. If I'm buying a remake of a game, right? If I'm paying full price for a brand new game, say it's Resi 4 remake, say it's Resi 2 remake, say it's House of the Dead, say Final Fantasy, whatever the fuck, right? If I wanted to just play Final Fantasy 7 again, I would just, but in a higher quality, I would just buy a HD converter, or I would emulate it and up the fucking, just up it to HD.
I feel the same way
Like
about
that's what I would do. Whereas if I'm paying the better part of like 70 quid these days
Right.
for a brand new game,
it's abysmal. It's really
I would like something. I would like something beyond just
same thing
what I had when I was a kid again. Yeah. I would want something beyond just a new character model. In some cases, not even a new character model, just a character model from the last game that they did. Just imported into the fucking HD version. But like, you know what? Like stuff like that, that's kind of my argument in favour for changes like that. Where it's like, to someone that's played the game inside and out, it does feel padded. But that's a point that I think Rabbit has made very well there. If you're brand new to the game, you're not going to notice that padding. You're not going to notice that, like, you're not going to feel the story beats the same way that someone that knows the game inside and out is.
That I wholeheartedly agree with.
It's going to feel a lot more, and so those moments that may feel padded to someone like yourself are going to feel so much more. I'm realizing that I'm going the wrong way. You're actually over here on stream. I've been doing that this entire fucking stream, and you're that way, and I've been gesturing over here to sweet fuck all.
You're just gesturing to Skelly.
I'm talking to a fucking random scale. I'm just talking to a random fucking skelly boy. Fuck it, it's happening.
Yeah.
All right, Big Gigi, you've lost weight. Anyway,
it's sad to run the tail, just without the coat.
Poor Boogie lost weight.
Boogie took his coat off. Anyway.
Also, sorry, side note, guys, do we have any closing comments on this? Because we are getting on for time.
Oh, yeah, fuck it.
Angry old man yelling at air. Old man yells at cloud.
Sounds about right.
I mean, I did mention Final Fantasy earlier, so I have. So old man yelling at cloud works.
Yeah. Yeah, and any closing comments, you two? It could be on the topic, Rabbit. I really want to
Okay.
hear your thoughts on it as well. Like I know
on,
you
like,
talked about
Resi
before,
4?
but yeah, do you have any like closing comments that you want to mention and things like that about like OG versus
I mean,
remake?
okay. After you like explained like so much like the last time we talked about Resi 4 like original remake, right?
Yeah,
On our last call, I did end up binge watching the whole like playthrough
of the
like on
original.
YouTube. Yeah.
Yes,
Because I wanted to like at least like experience it secondhand because yes, I can't play with the controls, despise the controls. I
me
hope
with
they
Silent
like
Hill.
make it better. Yeah. No, fair. But like in general, I still stand by the fact that like because it's so fast, it's so fucking like it feels way too fast for me. Like
Yeah,
the
that's fair.
gameplay I want fast. Story I want it to sink in and be like it take its time and not basically rush from point A to point B.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
I
Remake
want a
definitely does that.
transitional piece.
I think
No,
I'm
because
more.
stories are way better that way. Like
Yeah.
at least for me, because like if there's a transitional bit that gives me more lore to actually soak in, and that is the point of most like first person like story shooters. It's literally the story, and then you like immerse yourself in the story. I want to be able to immerse myself in it.
Yeah. Yeah,
But remake really is
yeah.
is better
Remake
for
does
me.
that well. You see, I want to say like I prefer like fast, but now that I think about it, I've been slowly playing what? Slowly playing through Final Fantasy VII Remake. That's what I wanted to say. It didn't come out like that.
Oh, that's
So
that's one that fucks me right off. That's not a fucking remake. Get a hod yourself. It's not a fucking remake. God damn it.
I've not
They
played
basically
through the
reimagined
full of the
they've-
original though. I've not played through the original fully. So
Oh, you don't need to have played through the entirety of the original. They changed the plot almost instantly. Like it's fucking insane.
Yeah,
It's a different
yeah.
game. It's a different game.
they've
It's a
changed a lot.
different
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
game.
yeah. But yeah, that can be for a different pod. But yeah, like so.
Yeah.
I get your point, Rabbit. Definitely.
Also, Kira's still in yandere mode, just so you know.
Oh, I know. I'm aware. That's purposeful.
Okay.
But yeah, that's just our thoughts on OG versus remake. I said I'm not saying it's a bad game. Just I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's
That's a
like
lie.
at the end of the day, it is a good game. I'm just not fond of it. Is all. I'll play through it.
I
I'll
am
beat
only
it.
fond of it.
I'll beat it out of spite, if anything. But yeah,
I think personally I lie somewhere in the middle
yeah.
where it's like
Yeah, we got all parts.
I love like there's so many of the changes that I absolutely adore. Right,
Yeah.
the gameplay changes especially. Like it is so much smoother to play. It's just a much better experience for new players as well. I think it opens up Resi in a very interesting way.
It like with the knife stuff, like with the knife durability, it definitely takes out not an exploit, but it takes out the bit of like sorry, excuse me, Jesus, sorry. when they're on the ground and you're knifing them and you save ammo, it definitely takes that out because you have to be sparing with your knife. Like that, yeah.
That's I kind of like that to a certain degree, but I've been playing Resi games for so long at this point that is just I didn't spare my knife because I was so used to doing that in every other Resi game.
Here's the thing,
and I
because
broke
of
the
that.
shit.
No, but I really enjoyed that part because it really like made me think about the resource management and everything in the game, and I adore that aspect.
It's fucking great. Yeah, I like that.
I'm not a massive fan of that. I'm not a massive fan of that shit. Like durability and
Just
stuff.
say you're a hater.
Nah.
Yeah, but there are also parts of the game that I think are fucking stupid. Like the fact that so much of the dialogue for Leon was removed entirely. Like it's of its time, but it also
that does make me
part
sad.
of part of Leon's charm is the fact that he's a bit of a fucking nerd.
Yeah.
That thinks he's cool. He's not actually a cool guy. That's where a lot of Resi 6's characterization of Leon goes very wrong. Like where they actually try and make Leon kind of cool in that game.
Yeah,
Leon isn't cool. Leon is not a cool guy. He thinks he's cool because he's been through some shit.
But he's a cocky nerd. He's a confident cocky nerd.
Yeah, he's an overconfident nerd. Yeah. He's a cocky little shit, but he's not. He can't back up. Well, he can back up when the chips are down. That's what makes him an interesting character.
Yeah.
But like, he's still like, like what so many people forget is that his first day on the fucking job
he was involved
the
in
plot
Raccoon
of
City.
Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
on
Literally.
his first day as a police officer, his city got nuked. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? That's gonna change a guy. So naturally, he's like this awkward, like overcompensating, trying to be a tough guy kind of thing, because that's what he needed to be. And Resi, that's what he needed to become. So removing
Plus, he dealt
that,
with what's his name, Mr. X as well.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah, that's enough
Bro.
to. Yeah.
yeah. So like that's, I like that he's kind of a cocky bastard in Resi 4 because it feels like a natural evolution of that character. To go from like this, you know, to return to this guy after the events of Resident Evil 2 and find that he is a bit more hardened.
Serious. It's just
He's
not Leon.
He's a bit more hardened, but he's still got that kind of
looks wise though. He's hot. He's hot anyway. But looks wise, the Nori thick. I'm just saying.
Listen, Leon always looks good. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's a given. That's a given.
Yeah, the world literally has like a yes, always be a 10 out of 10 kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. Smash. Next question.
I'm pretty sure it's in the character. I'm pretty sure it's in his character Bible. But it's just a must be hot. But anyway.
All right.
What was I even saying? Aye.
Hot nerd.
But I think like on balance, I think the remake is, I think the most accurate criticism I could rate to it is, I would recommend it to a new Resi player. I would not recommend it to someone who has played Resi, who has played any of the old school Resi games whatsoever.
I would recommend
if you've played
it
1
to
through
someone,
4, I would not recommend it at all.
Someone who plays newer games.
If someone who's coming in from like 7 and 8,
then
I'd be like,
absolutely,
play Resi 4 Remake, and then if you like Resi 4 Remake, consider playing Resi 2, then consider playing Resi 1, and then if you want to really go down the rabbit hole, play OG Resi 1, OG Resi 2, and you know, kind of work backwards from there.
As like a final thing, I will say, like, I would recommend it to someone who likes newer games, who likes newer controls and stuff like that, and who's predominantly played newer stuff. But to someone who's played predominantly retro stuff and is used to like retro like controls, kind of the, you know, slightly more, I'm gonna say difficult controls for people like modern stuff, then I wouldn't recommend it. It's just.
But here's the rub though. I would happily recommend Resident Evil 2 Remake to both.
Yeah, no, I would.
Whether you've played the originals or if you're new to gaming, that's where I think that's why a lot of the Resident Evil 4 discourse is as heated as it is, because they fucking nailed it with 2 Remake. Like, they got it so good. Why couldn't they have put that same level of effort into Resi 4 and preserving that and making it as good as 2 was?
All right, on that note,
maintaining that tone. But yeah, anyway, sorry. That's
on that note, Rabbit and Simon, thank you so much for your opinions on that. I really hope you said everything you wanted to. I hope I just hope you said everything you wanted to. Rabbit, did you manage to say everything? Or majority of everything?
I have one last thing to say.
That I'm a bitch?
I need you to finish Remake. I need you to finish Remake before you have another opinion.
Yeah, I need to. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it recently.
You've been thinking about it? I ain't gonna watch Castlevania until you finish Remake, just so you know.
That's not fair. Remake's too long.
That is a good one.
Fair.
No. That's a good one.
Remake isn't too long. Do you know how many hours that is for like a Castlevania, all of it, with Nocturne included? It's less.
That is actually, in fairness.
What do you mean? It's not bad. I did it in a day. What do you mean?
Not everybody's like you.
It takes longer to watch the entirety of Castlevania animated.
You know what, Rabbit? Fair deal.
Come on.
All right. On that note,
now you're trying to fight me.
On that note, we've definitely gone for a longer pod today, but let's be honest, it's us three. What did you expect?
Yes.
We're talking about Resident
Evil. If I may add one final closing remark.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, go on. Go for it.
I have seniority. Go.
All right. Well then, thank you all so much for watching. Hold on.
It makes me so happy.
Sorry, I was being called. Thank you all so much for watching. We hope you've enjoyed. This will go up on YouTube either next week or the week after, depending on the time I have.
Fair.
And so tomorrow, I'm going to say it straight away. Tomorrow we have the finale of Luigi's Mansion, with a couple extra voice actors. I hope you're looking forward to them.
Ooh.
And yeah, we get to hear more of Rabbit being a boo, which strangely she fits really well. I don't know how to explain it. She just
Boogigi.
does. Boogigi.
Boogigi.
Boogigi. And yeah, all right. Cyber, as our guest, where can we find you? And is there anything you'd like to shout
out? You can find me on Twitch at Cyberman_360. I stream usually on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, provided that I am actually free to do so. Oh, and you can also find me on Spotify, where I co-host a podcast called Archive Panic with my very dear friend Mr. Jacob Russo, in which we talk about a wide variety of movies, including but not limited to some of the movies that I mentioned on this this very podcast. If you're interested in some of the things I had to say about Texas Chainsaw Massacre, we have a full episode on that I highly recommend. Because my boy Jacob actually studied film in college and shit, so knows what he's fucking talking about when it comes to that kind of thing. There's a lot of really cool stuff to say about both that movie and how it was made and shit. So, yeah. Highly recommend that one because it's kind of relevant to what we're talking about. But yeah, that's where you find my shit. Also, here.
Yeah, Specdub. Here, I guess.
It's alright. Yeah, it's alright.
These creatures.
Yeah.
These fucking guy. That's fucking guy. You're
pointing to a rabbit.
No. Listen.
That was
Ain't
wanted.
No way. Ain't no way you're gonna say that when you were literally speaking to a skeleton this whole time.
Yeah.
Hey, leave my pal out of this, all right?
Skelly's my pal. What do you mean?
Gregory, don't listen to her.
That's
right?
Skelly. You don't even know his name. Leave him alone.
His name is Gregory.
His name is Skelly.
You call him Skelly because he's a skeleton. That's horrible.
No, his
that's
name's
profiling. Right, that's profiling.
Ain't no way
I'm
the white man tells me that.
I was so hoping you'd call me out. Yes. Thank you for appreciating that for the setup that it was. Thank you.
All right, on that note, Cyber, how did you find the podcast?
Turn left at Greenland.
What?
Okay. You know what? We can just take his life support away real quick. Anyways.
I would have laughed if you fell off your chair. But yeah, Cyber, how did you find the podcast? How did you find yapping? I mean, we know you love the talk, so hey.
It was fun. It was fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Rabbit, as my co-host, how did you find this one?
Sometimes I really do reconsider our friendship.
I do have some hot video takes, I will say.
God damn it.
I'm kidding. But overall, it was a really enjoyable conversation.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
When Cyber is
when the hot take is actually hot and you lose a friendship. But anyway.
All right, then. We hope to see you all tomorrow for the finale of Luigi's Mansion. Bye-bye, everyone.
Am I gonna win?
Bye.